One time for the city. Yeah, same aura as before. The smoke got blowing orange laws, meaning you pursue at your own cost. Last of a breed to do it how we was taught. Gods in the rafters covering you and yours. Gather around the world's most famous battlegrounds. Infamous enough where they have it.
All right, we're all set. Sorry about the wait. But here we go. Give it up for your damn selves, man. We're here for yet another play-by-play. It's your boy CK2K. I am CK2K. Welcome back to another live play-by-play. New York Knicks taking on again the Chicago Bulls here shortly. This time in our hood. We're taking them on in the Garden. Home game after a rough, upsetting loss on Halloween. Scary is an understatement. Shout out to everybody viewing from across the interwebs. We're live on Twitch, my Twitch channel. If you have not been checking out or followed by now, go check it out. We're also live on YouTube and on Twitter, X, whatever you call it. Yeah, man, big bounce back game today. I know that the general consensus right now is to jump out the window. New York Knicks are done. We are officially out of the playoffs hunt after our unfortunate loss on Friday. It's funny to say that. But man, there's so much season left. We're 2-3, not where we wanted to be. But like I said at the end of last game over on Knicks Fan TV, you know, this is a common situation for quote unquote good teams to go through at this point of the year. It's more importantly about how we respond. Is this who we're going to be? Or are we going to respond accordingly to what comes up next, to who comes up next, to whoever we have next? Shout out to everybody in the chats, man. Let me see if I can see you. Twitch fan, not Twitch fan TV, CK. My chat on Twitch. What up, Frankie? What up, Magic? Shout out to everybody over on YouTube, all my mods and members. KG in the building, Magic on both sides. I see him. Squid, I see you. Shout out to Nostalgic Nick, Thomas Donnery in the building. Who am I missing? Eddie Suarez made it over. I see there's a lot of people trying to scroll up and get through them. Charlie C, what's good? Will Rose, what's good? I hope you guys had a safe and happy Halloween weekend. RGT, what up? He said it's over, CK. It's over. But before we get into the game, let's talk about my keys to the game against the Chicago Bulls, a team that is currently undefeated in this young season. Take that for however you want to take it. But my keys to today's game are simple. We got to contain Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey having a historic start, not just for the Chicago Bulls history, but in NBA history. So we saw him go out and have a damn near triple-double against us, shot the ball well, something we're not used to. Knicks need to do a way better job at containing him early and make him uncomfortable, especially in the Garden. Next, we got to make sure we're winning second chance points. The Bulls made it look so easy to score against us, and even after missed shots, they were able to get their own rebounds, put it back with ease, and they made us pay. I don't feel like going over the differential because I'm just going to make you guys more upset. So we must win the second chance point battle today. And I feel like I'm going to keep this on for every key to the damn game. Bench! We need you. We need you to score. We need you to provide. The bench, I asked for 20 points. They had 18 at half, and they ended the game with 19 points off the bench. That can't happen against a 5-0 Chicago Bulls team. These are my keys to the game. We'll get back to them as the game goes on. But man, we need to turn this thing around quick and in a hurry before everybody loses their mind and believe it's over. Iris Cox, I see you in the chat. I got to pull up the Twitch chat. HB in the building. What up, HB? You said the Giddler? You're lucky and I'm not. What? Wait, what? What? Oh, I'm letting the Giddler go off his nasty work. We still calling him that, huh? That's still the name. Josh Giddey can't escape the allegations. Guilty until guilty. All right, look, man, it's shady stuff. Let me look at the polls, man. We got about 56 votes, almost. I'm sorry, it's moving up. We're about 70 votes in on the poll. I want to check the temperature of how we're feeling as Knicks fans right now. Again, we're 2-3, not the start we wanted, especially against some of these teams that we should have beat that we didn't. And then we beat the teams that we thought we might not beat, but we did. So, yeah, man, not the start we're looking for. But I'm happy to see that the blow it up crowd is only at a small 9%. Okay, it's at 10%. It's moving up the more I talk about it. This is getting bad at 12%. Not worried at all, 43%. And the 50-50 crowd, they're not ready to jump, but they're getting close at 35%. I'm going to leave this poll up until the game tips off. But yeah, man, Mike Brown catching some heat.
And you know, I'm talking about like
some meat. I appreciate the sub. Mike Brown catching some heat after the last few games, talking about his rotations haven't been great. I opposed that take because I feel like he did a good job of reeling in the problems in the rotation in the last game, which gave the Knicks the best opportunity in that second half. But the problem still remains our defense, so none of that really mattered. But, yeah, Mike Brown right now getting a real feeling of what it is to be a coach in New York. Eddie Suarez was good. I see you, brother. East Blue Drew, what up? He said people tripping. Nah, that's just Knicks fans being Knicks fans, man. Passion. Passion comes in all shapes, sizes, feelings of craziness. Wisdom said Mikal averaging 19 on 12 shots is crazy. You know, Mikal Bridges looking a lot like the guy that we saw in his last year in Brooklyn. But more importantly, I like the defense. Again, he as well. As much as I love Mikal Bridges, he as well. We need him to lock in a little bit more defensively, especially with the likes of a Josh Giddey with the way he hooped out against us on Friday. Mikal been our best Knick. That's still Jalen Brunson, but definitely been our second best player. Definitely been our second best player. Magic said, don't read this. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. You got it, bro. Yeah, shout out to people viewing over on Twitch. Yeah, man, we moved it over. We're putting it on Twitch as well. We're live on Twitch. We're live on X. Shout out to those viewing over on X. Again, I still have not mastered the art of reading the chat on X. Old head CK in the building, but I'm told that it is there. I'm looking at it. Maybe people just don't. Again, people don't just comment on the chat. The views are there, but nobody's commenting. I'll get to it. All right, man. Knicks, Bulls going to tip off here shortly. Starting lineups have just been announced. The Knicks 5 just announced. I would love to see the Knicks absolutely destroy the Bulls 5-game streak. Curtis West with $1.99 super. Nikita only reads $2 and more, so I'm gonna read it for Nikita. She said, Curtis saying, we will get win on channel tonight. Oh, right. We will get a win on the channel tonight. Hashtag King Bridges. Yeah, man. You see our record, bro. On the play-by-play over on Knicks Fan TV, we are currently 2-1, but right here we are 0-2. I don't need the conversation starting about this channel being bad luck and robbity blobbity blue. I don't want to start that. I don't need it, bro. I don't need it. I don't need it, man. But we're getting ready to tip this thing off. Knicks versus, I'm not ready at all. Knicks versus Bulls about to start off as CK is not prepared. Tragic scenes indeed. It wouldn't be me running a play-by-play if I was actually prepared. We were prepared for probably one of these. I'm still in preseason mode. I'm like the Knicks. I'm literally like the Knicks, bro. The season has started and I'm in preseason mode. We don't have time for that right now, man. Game's about to tip off, and where am I? Where the score at? Where the score at, CK? Huh? Either way, Knicks win the tip. See Jalen Brunson out there in some lightning yellow Kobe's to start the game off. Knicks, by the way, rocking the same 5. Mitchell Robinson still active. We love to see that. Probably on the minutes restriction still. Look at OG Anunoby absolutely bullying Trey Jones to get the first bucket. I'm about to get the score and box score ready for you guys next time out. So you're just going to have to look at my ugly face as the Bulls commit a moving screen. So the Knicks get the ball right back. A much better start here. Hopefully we can close things out the same way. RGT said, Dunsumu, however you spell it, is out tonight, so I expect to win. Yeah, I did see that. And honestly, RGT, he's one of the main dudes that killed us in that first game on Friday, if I'm keeping it a buck. 2-0 is the score. Mikal Bridges off the drive, picked up by Buzelis. We're going to see who's going to fill that role for Dunsumu, but hopefully nobody does it because the Knicks need the win here. And look at Brunson throwing up the floater. No good. Giddey pushing the other way. trying to feed the break. Buzelis open for a 3-ball. No good, rebound by Cat. I like the energy from the Knicks today. I was also really happy that the Knicks didn't play early today, even though it's a Sunday game. They still had us at our normal 7 p.m. start time, so I'm happy about that. Unfortunately, OG missing the shot there. So did Buzelis. Knicks tipped the ball out of bounds. No, they're going to say it's tipped off of Buzelis, so it's going to be Knicks ball. And it's a back and forth affair. Knicks not really taking advantage, if you ask me, but we'll take the 2-0 lead. Forgive me. I know people are like, yo, CK, where the score at, dog? Where that score at? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Forgive me. I'm working on it. Oh, my lead pass just shut down. So I see nothing. My league pass just shut down. Where league pass at? What up, Queens? And we're back in action. Twitch, I'm not ignoring you. I got to pull the chat up, so you're going to have to give me a second. We all over the place right now. Giddy finding Vucevic. Vucevic was on the floor for about an hour. OG Anunoby gets the steal. Fast break, one-on-one against him and the smaller Buzelis, but somehow Anunoby, what just happened? Buzelis did all that. Anunoby missing the break. And now Josh Giddey makes the Knicks pay as he hits the transition 3. Giddey trying to contain a smile after how ugly that possession went. OG had a one-on-one against Buzelis, and that's what we came up with.
Tragic.
Come on, OG. 2-3 is the score right now. Knicks now with a 1-point deficit. What are we doing right now? Bridges with the fadeaway jumper. Can't get the bounce, but will get the foul. Ay. Got time for all that right now. Knicks, lock in, man. Let's get the scoreboard up. Let's at least move it to this screen so at least we can get the scoreboard. That's not the scoreboard. That's the whole last game. Bridges to the line for 2 free throws, makes the first one. Love that. We need a free throw sound effect. You know what? We'll use the 8. That's it. Per free throw. Rosewood, shout out to everybody, man. I'm not ignoring the chat. I swear I'm going to get to y'all. Salute to you as well, HP. RGT said he always kills us talking about Dunsumu. Yes, he does. He treats us like we have no interior defense, bro. Hurts my heart, man. Knicks making both free throws. We love to hear that. Knicks making free throws. Vucevic picked up by Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson around this time in his first game back, he was subbed out early. Again, on a minutes restriction. I'm thinking it's around 22 to 25. I don't even think it was like a 25. It must be a 20-minute restriction because he played 21. Brunson, though, making the transition 3-ball as the Knicks extend their lead to 4. Much better start here for the Knicks. But this is what happened, though. Before I get too excited,
I'm talking
shout
about
to Shaq Garrett. Before I get too excited, the Knicks did this exact same thing in Friday's game. Really hot start in the first quarter, and then somewhere midway through the first quarter, the collapse began, and then the second quarter was atrocious, and we never got out of it. So I can't get too excited yet. Fouled the Bulls there just now, by the way. Got to change this logo here. We're playing the Bulls. This logo over here. We're playing We Are the Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. What the hell? They split free throws. I like to see that. I like when they don't take advantage of free throws. We are not mad at missed free throws over here. We are not mad at missed free throws at all over here. We're also not mad at a Jalen Brunson 3-ball. Look away for half a second. And JB hitting his second 3 in a row. Giddey finding a wide open Isaac Okoro. Isaac Okoro loves to kill the Knicks from that corner 3. Need to keep that contained. Chat a fan of that Jalen Brunson 3. Are they going to try it again? Trey Jones, who did an okay. No, he didn't really do that great of a job guarding Brunson because Brunson still had a great game, regardless of how bad the Knicks are. OG Anunoby dribbling it off of Okoro's foot, gets the ball back with 6 on the shot clock, goes right after Vucevic, throws it away. And what are we doing to start this game? Ogugua, foul. Oh, no foul on Bridges. And you see Bridges yelling back at the Knicks, telling them to get back. Bridges not happy with his teammates, with only Brunson and him getting back, especially after him jarring the ball loose. He's trying to talk to OG, telling him to get back. OG and Bridges, Wingstop having a confrontation. We like that. They try to tell me my boy Bridges soft. Don't look like it there. He was not happy. They got the whole ball, and it was nobody back.
You know, I'm talking about like the B2K.
Nobody came back. Bridges has a point. Black Freezer, shout out to you. Appreciate you.
Omari.
So I got to change one logo, and then we good to go, man. What you guys' thoughts on Mikal Bridges chirping up? He did get the stop, so I mean, I understand his frustration. But is it warranted? What says you, chat? Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to you guys watching here on YouTube. We're at 200 here on YouTube. Shout out to you guys over on Twitch. I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I just need to see the chat. Where did I put the Twitch chat? There you guys are. Shout out to Create Now, Sleep Later. Appreciate you. Let's go, Knicks. Who am I missing? I see Magic over there holding it down on the Twitch chat. Appreciate you guys on Twitch. Yeah, we are having some technical difficulties as far as the score is concerned. I don't know why we're having these kind of issues right now. CK just, being CK, messing things up right before the game starts, but it's okay, CK I can have a slow first quarter, you know what I mean? Because I will clean it up and the rest of the broadcast is gonna be cool. Let me not say that before OBS says hold my beer. Give me 1 second, chat. 1 second, chat. All right, hey, boom, boom, boom. Cool. All right. Wrong side, but we'll get past it. All right. Now we have the scoreboard up. There we go. There we go. Scoreboard is up. We'll get the box score up here shortly. And I see the Twitch chat, OG. Frank saying OG should have taken that layup instead of passing it to JB for a turnover. Yeah, some interesting choices here to start off the game from OG Anunoby. Real quick before I end this poll, not worried at all, won at 53%, which is the correct answer in my opinion. So shout out to everybody who is shout out to that 53%, more than half. That's all I ask for. I know we're gonna have people that are ready to blow it up, 13%. I know we're gonna have some people that are 50-50 on the fence. That's normal. And this is getting bad. I'm not mad at you at all. But to have more than 50% not worried makes me happy to know that we're still a sensible fan base. Makes me happy to know that we are still a sensible fan base. All right. Shout out to Father Peace, man. What's good? Hope you are good. They'll win tonight, but there's definitely a problem in the locker room. You think so? I don't think so. I don't think there's really much of a locker room problem. I think this is a team figuring it out, dealing with some injuries, dealing with the new coach. I'm not really too concerned. Let's see how this thing starts to look around December time, January time. Is it a lot of the same? Do we see some things fixed? Carl Anthony Towns, big three ball. Got 2K God, by the way. But big three ball from Carl Anthony Towns there. The Knicks looking solid from the three. We'll get the stats up here shortly. Giddey missing. Seems like the Knicks heard CK's keys to the game. Contain him. Brunson wants another one. Brunson almost got another one. Rebounded by Giddey. 3-point lead for the Knicks. Oh my gosh, 3 is on the floor. Yes, Josh Hart, who did not have a good game last time out. Let's see if he's able to turn things around in the Garden. Missed there by Buzelis, but here comes the second chance point opportunity. Got to keep that contained. Vucevic shooting like Dirk Nowitzki. Everything going down. Towns going right after him. Extra pass to OG. OG, can he find his 3? He won't. Tipped out by Hart, though. Great effort from Josh Hart. That is what we look for from Hart. Towns shooting from the S on the Knicks logo. Oh, my goodness. What a dagger. Oh, my God. Carl Anthony Towns starting off looking to get his shot together. That should be Knicks ball. That's not off of Giddey on the drive. Interesting. Very, very interesting, but I guess not. We move. Let's get the box score up. Let's get the box score up. Nope, that's the wrong one. Let's get the box score up. Not Celtics. Why do we care about the Celtics? Why is the Celtics box score in my face? I need the Bulls box score in my face. There we go. There we go. All right. Cool. There we go. There we go. For those who want to see the stats, we got them. We got him. B. Mills, what up? I didn't see who it was, but a big 3 there for Kevin Huerter. Got to contain him for sure. Kevin Huerter will kill us from 3 if you give him the chance. Huerter with a big 3 there. Tie game 16-16. Mikal Bridges picked up by Patrick Williams. Towns with a what kind of pass was that from Towns? A turnover in the paint. Chicago back to Huerter. Huerter looking to kill us. No good. Rebounded by the Knicks, thank God. Brunson going the other way. One man to beat. He gets the step. We love seeing Jalen Brunson hitting these right-handed layups. The amphibious one, if you will. Yes, I said the right word. Kevin Huerter, though, just scores right past Brunson like he didn't exist. So we're back to a tie game, 18-18. What up, Roy? He said, you not bad luck. Josh just playing like AI. 18-18. Towns finding Hart to Bridges. Bridges back to Hart. Hart not even looking to score here. Shot to King 355. Hart with the pass, and it's turned over. Patrick Williams. A solid defender. Josh Giddey looking to make the Knicks pay. Extra pass to Okoro. Okoro throws it right to Brunson. Brunson has Huerter to beat. Oh, what a shoulder drop. Oh, blocked by Williams, but they will call the goaltending. The bucket counts, and Brunson is off to a great start. 10 points already for the captain. 4 for 6, 2 for 3 from 3. JB looking to turn this thing around by himself. Happy level 30 to the CK crew. Enjoy the cap breakers. Oh, yes, on 2K. I was like, what you talking about? Yeah, let's go. Let's go. We did get to level 30. When does it reset? That's what I'm waiting for. Not saying I'm glad we made it. I was just scared that we weren't going to make it in time for the reset. Unless it does not reset, which I wouldn't be surprised. Josh Giddey missing that 3, by the way. Bridges against Patrick Williams. Wide open Hart. Hart scared to shoot the ball over Okoro. Instead goes to the paint, gets the bounce, and you know what? Whatever makes you more comfortable. I'm just happy to see Hart going for a solid shot. You know, the finger has played a factor. Shamet doing a great job getting to Okoro, but Okoro showing his strength over the smaller Shamet. Yeah, Josh Hart has had issues with the finger, having issues with the back. It's been a rough start for one Josh Hart. No resets. I figured, Roy. I figured that once you get him, that's a wrap. Karl-Anthony Towns with the drive. Towns not fouled. Towns pleading his case. He believes he was hit. You can see the kids in the back laughing because you know they're making one of the many Karl-Anthony Towns memes jokes. No, wrong sound. Because you know, bro. You know they looking at it because Towns has something to say, you know. The OMG meme. I'm going to leave it alone. Stop the ball. Amen. Why did he take out Mitch? Minutes restriction. Yeah, people going after Hart. The BBL. Who's it? Oh, is he in? Yabu Sele, who got taken out of the game on Friday. Knicks getting a second chance opportunity here. Brunson on the drive. Brunson finding Hart. And Brunson is mad at himself. Look, he even said it to himself. Shoot the ball. He knew he was hit. Look, Brunson's instant regret. Had an opportunity for an and one or an opportunity for free throws, but instead passed it out, and they'll just inbound from out of bounds. Jalen Brunson immediately knew that he messed up. He said, nah, Yabu needs a new name, man. That is not acceptable, Queens. It's already done. We don't control the nicknames. And who threw an alley-oop to Shamet? Who thought that was a good idea? Patrick Williams missing the 3, rebounded by Hart. What in the 2K did I just witness? Someone throwing an oop to Shamet off the inbound. We got to be serious. Double team on Hart. Hart looking for somebody, anybody, nobody there, finding Shamet. Picked up by Patrick Williams. Did I just see an alley-oop to Landry Shamet, bro? Have we ever seen Shamet dunk? He probably can, but I just ain't seen it. Hart having to shoot a fadeaway jumper. No good. If you can't shoot, attack the basket. Wisdom says Shamet. KG said the name is done. Yeah, man, it's a wrap. The name is set in stone. Brunson with a strong take there. No foul. Jalen Smith, another one that had a really solid game against us on Friday, so we got to watch him. What kind of shot was that? Lord have mercy. Is that Julian Phillips? Because he might be giving Boucher a run for his money for the most ugly shot as Brunson makes another transition basket. Jalen Brunson having an MVP-esque start to the season. It just needs to start equating in wins. Brunson averaging 30 for the year, and he is showing right now that he is still the captain of this team. Team just needs to follow suit and give him some help on the offensive end. But tonight we're doing a lot better flying around defensively, and that is a happy sentence for me because, man, have we been awful defensively. 24-20, 2:40 remains in the first quarter. Yeah, that shot by Julian Phillips. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Chris Boucher might have some competition. Damn it. Oh man, LMAO, BBO, yeah, BBO, Selly, that's what they calling him, man. The name is not, he can't shake it, bro. He just can't shake the name, bro. Keep this lineup fresh. Which one? Keep the lineups fresh. Got you, yes. Yeah, it's funny how we were so excited about that after the first two games, and then now that we're seeing things go the other direction, which is normal. People losing their mind, man. People losing their mind saying that, we got to go back to playing everyone 48 minutes. No, man. I just, it's always extremes, and I get it. I get it. It's always going to be the extremes. I understand. I'm still confused on that. Sherman, Alex, that's what I'm saying. Wisdom, you and me both, bro. I chose to let it go. But you and me both, man. Like that was the design. Was that the design play? And I ask again, have we ever seen Shamit dunk a basketball in a Knicks uniform before? Genuine question. Freddie said, I love Hart's activity. Yeah, a lot more active here today. Making some smarter decisions. Again, there's still a lot of basketball left. But yes, if he can keep going like this, I'm cool. Defense has to pick up. I feel like the defense is better today, but definitely could always keep it going in the right direction. Is Mitch on a minutes restriction? He is. The lineups have been good. Yep. Lineups have been fine. The people in the lineups haven't been doing anything with them, which is, as I said for the umpteenth million time, which is why Mike Brown in the second half needs to start trimming the fat for those who are not playing well in that game. Don't keep, that was the Thibodeau way, you just keep running them into a wall even though they're not giving you anything in that game. Got to make some adjustments, especially if we're talking about October basketball. He says, Shamit got bunnies. You never knew? No. No, I did not know. I'm going to be honest with you. Before he was even a Knick, I used to always get Shamit on the New York Knicks just because I loved his jumper in 2K a few years ago. But I ain't never seen him inside of the three-point line in 2K or in real life. So you're right. I'm going to have to look up a Shamit dunk package on YouTube. Deuce McBride finally checking into the game. I'm sure Mike Brown's still trying to ease Deuce back into the swing of things. He had not the best outing on Friday, but he did miss 2 games due to personal reasons. So Mike Brown trying to ease him back into the swing of things. Deuce saying, CK, I'm ready to go. Maybe not. He misses the 3-ball wide open. Great pass from Brunson. Need those to fall. Trey Jones finding Patrick Williams. Patrick Williams back to Jones. Jones did not do much offensively for the Chicago Bulls on Friday, but defensively was a menace, a pest, if you will. And I think that's just the role and the reason why you see him in the starting lineup. But that's also a positive for the New York Knicks because you're not really going to get offense from him on the other end. So you got to utilize that. Deuce lock in. He will. Bench is the Achilles thus far. Yep. They just got to produce, man. They got to produce. No JC thus far. Nostalgic Nick, we've said it a few times here. Mike Brown does this thing where he only plays Jordan Clarkson in the second and fourth quarters. We saw the rare case on Friday where Jordan did check in at the end of the first because we were looking for anything to happen. But, yeah, we typically don't see Clarkson or Kolek at all in the first quarter. They tend to man the second quarter lineup or the beginning of the fourth quarter lineup. And Mike Brown staying pat with that decision. Brunson off the drive. Brunson with the take. Can't get the bounce. Look at Mitch fighting for him. Shamit for a wide open three. Shamit making the big three. Shamit having an off game on Friday, but before that looked really good. But the New York Knicks, in the loss against Milwaukee, Kevin Huerter taking a wild shot. Knicks get the rebound, 7-point lead. Brunson looking around. Brunson finding OG pass to Deuce. Deuce has a lane, but he's grabbed by Kevin Huerter. Huerter's still upset about the last possession, thinking he was fouled on the way up. Referees not even looking his direction, not listening to him, saying, look, man, move on. Deuce trying to plead his case, saying he was on the way up. What up, DTB? I see you. A little late, but I see you. Slew CK, long drive, enjoying your play-by-play, Vega. Glad to hear it. I hate the goggle dork on the Bulls. Yeah, Jalen Smith. I remember I wanted Jalen Smith in a Knicks uniform in that draft in the second round. 2021? Yeah, he has been very annoying every time we play him, whether he was wearing that Pacers uniform or this year in a Bulls uniform. Giving us a hard time. To Cowboys, you made it over. Glad to see you. He said, damn, this ain't football. Yeah, we saw Brunson get ran over, and now he's getting 2 free throws. Wow. Brunson making the first. Yeah, man, we talked about it. Brunson is averaging right now on 31 points a game, 31 point something points a game right now. JB having a really good start. I could be wrong. I want to look it up, so don't quote me on this, but this has to be his best start of his career in the first 5 games of the season. I'm going to double check that. But JB right now looking spry, looking ready to go, especially after the up and down preseason. Like I said, we just need the Knicks to follow suit. Just need the rest of the team to join in. Big block by Mitch, but you can't let them get the loose ball rebound as Jalen Smith right on cue gets the layup. Great defensive play from Mitch. Look at Brunson, steps right into a 3-ball, and Brunson getting whatever he wants. Jalen Brunson with 14 points in this first quarter. 32-22, 10-point lead for the Knicks, a much different team. Mike Brown electing to keep Brunson out there for the majority of the first, and blocked by Mitch, and this time the Knicks do get the rebound. Deuce slows it down, does not attack the paint with Buzelis picking him up, and now Deuce resetting the clock. 13 seconds on the shot clock, 22 on the game clock for this first quarter, and he's picked up by Patrick Williams. Brunson right now cannot miss. He has Trey Jones on him, shoots right over him, but Jones gets the stop, rebounded by Buzelis. He wants to go all the way. OG staying in front of him. Good defense, but better as Buzelis makes the bucket. 8-point game, 5 seconds on the clock. Brunson, he gets bumped. Brunson with a great sell, and now Brunson should get free throws after that. Trey Jones playing a little too aggressively defensively, and we should get a few more free throws out of that. Oh, yeah. Trey Jones fell right into Brunson's trap. And now Brunson getting 2 more free throws. Hell of a sell from JB. Oh, boy. Captain playing mad indeed, Queens. El Capitan doing his thing. Brunson making the first free throw. We love to see Jalen Brunson shooting 100% from the free throw line here today. 1.9 left in the quarter. Goggles. I see goggles and I keep saying Google. Goggles dork. Free throws are free, man. Free throws are free, but the Knicks up 9 points, 33-24. Brunson looking to give us the 10-point lead going into the second quarter. Gets the second one to fall as well. Buzelis trying to get to the half-court line. Lets it fly. Misses everything. And you know what? A solid first quarter for the New York Knicks. The Knicks with a 10-point lead going into the second quarter, putting up 34 and containing the Bulls to just 24. The story was reversed in Friday's game against this same team. Not sure if the Garden effect is playing a factor. The Knicks are undefeated in the Garden so far this year. Our 2 wins are both at home, and our 3 losses are all away. Not sure if that's playing a factor into it, but New York Knicks doing a great job handling that first quarter. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to my YouTube peoples. If you are watching us on YouTube right here on my main channel, I appreciate it. Uploads every Tuesday and Thursday, except for last week where I completely failed because of Halloween week, but we back to uploads this week. We're also live on Twitch, so shout out to Twitch. And I see you over on X as well. We live, man. Play-by-play with your boy CK2K, all 81. Whether we're here or on KFTV. Don't forget, speaking of KFTV, post-game coming up immediately after game over on Knicks Fan TV with Alex and CP. Shout out to the brothers. Did our starters play the majority of the minutes of first quarter? Brunson did. I don't think Jalen Brunson sat. Yeah, Brunson played the full 12 minutes in that first quarter. Other than that, Cat played about 8 of them. OG played 8.5 of them. Bridges played almost 9.5 minutes. So, yes, to answer your question, yes, the starters did play the majority of that first quarter, but Brunson played the entire first quarter and ended his first quarter with a stat line that some people end games with. 19 points, 4 rebounds, 6 for 11 from the field, 3 for 4 from 3, and 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Brunson doing all that in 1 quarter of play. The captain playing mad, in the words of Queens. Fred Cash just reported that Hart has nerve pain in his hand. Same hand? The same hand with the injured finger?
You know, I'm talking about like
Monty Davis for joining the crew. We appreciate you.
And bam, bam, Omari.
Same hand, RGT. Did he specify? Nostalgia Nate said good lineups. I agree. Yes. Interesting. Those are 2 unfortunate injuries to have at the same time. Nerve damage in your hand, as well as lower back pain due to what is it a herniated disc? I don't think it's officially a herniated disc that he has, but those are both nagging injuries that affect your play. Second quarter beginning right now, and no Tyler Kolek. Tyler Kolek, who only played about 4.5 minutes in the last game, might have gotten X'd out of the rotation. Clarkson, though, is checking in. Mike Brown trying something new. Kolek might be out of the rotation, but maybe just for right now. Maybe not permanently, but for right now, Jordan Clarkson gets the call as he plays with Deuce, Towns, and Wingstop of OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges. Thoughts on that, chat? You guys think that Kolek should get more chances, or do you think Brown is doing the right thing for holding him accountable? I don't know if holding him accountable would be the right thing to say. I don't think he was terrible, but I think right now Brown doesn't want to take any chances defensively of any defensive liabilities when you already got Clarkson out there at the same time. So a much more defensive-heavy lineup to start the second quarter with Wingstop out there, with Deuce out there, and then you let Clarkson and Towns run around and try and get open for some shots. So I'm not mad at it. As much as I love to see Kolek, I think Kolek will play again soon, but for the sake of how we saw Friday went, I'm not mad at the strategy here from Coach Brown. Missed free throw from Williams, rebounded by Deuce, and Bridges will be the main point here in this one, back and forth between him and McBride. Towns, who made 2 big threes in that first quarter, looking to dictate some offense, hands it off to Clarkson. Clarkson using the screen. Clarkson had an opening if he wanted to take it, but he won't. He probably still going to shoot this, and he does. Clarkson, though, making the step back 3. Goggles, a.k.a. Jalen Smith, gives him way too much space, forgetting who he is. Jalen Smith now trying to make the Knicks pay. No good, rebounded by Towns. Brown shortening the rotation. I don't know if he necessarily is doing that, but like I said, I think he's learning from previous games and going off of that as Clarkson misses the fadeaway jumper. Doing a little too much. Immediately after a made shot, tries to get cute. Patrick Williams firing from 3, and that one will go down. Patrick Williams really, I think all Patrick Williams does is just watch nothing but Kawhi Leonard highlights.
Marion and
the man got the braids, the jump shot looks exactly like Kawhi's. Jack, appreciate you for joining the crew. D-Mill said Friday Chicago had the plus 8-point advantage after the first. Now the roles are reversed. Hopefully we can capitalize. Amen. And that's what I'm saying. I feel like with the change in rotation, change in lineup here to begin the second quarter, Brown learning from how things went on Friday. But look at the 3 ball starting to fall for Chicago as Buzelis hits a 3 immediately after Patrick Williams' 3. 6-point game. Towns getting fouled. Josh Giddey trying to make sure he's all right. A lot of extracurriculars there, but nothing malicious. Towns going to the line for 2.
Marion and the, I'm
Clarkson
talking about
seems slow to me.
CK2K and the
Quality, what up?
And bam, 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 Marion.
I don't even want to ask in what way do you mean. I'm just gonna leave it alone, bro. Mixtape saw Kolick can't make stop. Yeah, 100%. That's a flagrant. Nah, I don't think that's a flagrant. That ain't no flagrant. that Clarkson comment got me. Julian Phillips getting ready to check back in. Trying to see him shoot a jumper again because golly, thing was raggedy, bro. Should be kicked out of the league. Sorry, y'all. Dinner was ready. What we eating tonight, KG? Let me get some, dog. I don't get to eat till after the game. Let me live through you, man. Let me live through you. What we eating? As Towns makes both free throws. The New York Knicks 7 of 7 from the free throw line tonight. I like it. Filet of salmon baked with white rice. Sounds good, man. 39-31. Josh Giddey off of the screen. Good pickup there from Bridges. Bridges gets a hand in his face, but it will not matter. Giddey just on that kind of a run to start off the season. Anunoby firing from 3 in transition and makes some pay. The New York Knicks look like a whole other team when those shots fall. The shots have always been good looks. They just haven't fallen for us. Knicks get to stop there. No, they don't. Williams gets it right back. Smith trying to again from 3, and that time it will fall. Towns continues to give him way too much space. Jalen Smith has killed us from there before. Clarkson off of the dribble. Clarkson with the triple team, and he loses the ball, but he will be fouled. I think he got bailed out there a little bit by the referees, but we'll take the foul. But nice shot there by Ogugua. Eileen said, where's Suni at? Is she here? Is she in attendance? That could be playing a factor, man. Shells in the building, where you at? What up, Shells? Shout out to the Shells in the building, man. Appreciate him. Jordan Clarkson, a difficult shot. Gets that one to fall. Jordan Clarkson, man. Hate him or love him. 2 for 3 off the bench. His job, simple. Shoot the ball as Jalen Smith. You know what? I think Jalen Smith might have a phone on the sideline, and he has our stream pulled up because he might have read the comments from RGT. Because immediately after he got called Goggles Dork, he been giving us some buckets. Goggles Dork. Go Knicks. What up, Demarion? Appreciate you, man. We sent that 400 in the YouTube chat. Appreciate y'all, man. I'm in Texas for a few. Nice. Missed free throw from Goggles Dork himself. Knicks now pushing the pace. Extra pass! Missed it, but Bridges still going to make it work. No, he will not. That one bounces in and out from the mid-ranger. 6-point lead for the Knicks. Jalen Smith, who just hit a 3, gets another one. And for whatever reason, Towns is just giving him all the space in the world. The one said I give up on Towns' defense. Unnecessary. But what is Hart, brother?
What the hell? Oh my God! No way! Yeah.
I just want to know what the thought process was. That's all I'm asking. And look at him go. Jalen Smith. Hey, man. Hey, RGT, I'm going to need you to apologize, bro. You're doing a little too much for my liking right now, man. A little too much pep in his step. Jalen Smith with 8 of the last Bulls points. 2 threes, missed his free throw, thank God, and then gets a dunk. Hey, man. Also, Towns, what are we doing? Jalen Smith is cooking them. Karl Anthony Towns, I don't know how many shots need to go in for him to be like, oh, you know what, maybe I should be guarding this guy. What are we doing? Cat has to be the worst defender I've ever seen, not gonna lie. Yeah, where is Huck? Well, Huck seems to be in purgatory right now. Bro, our defense is trash. Yeah, man. Towns' defense awareness is terrible. That's an understatement. Yo, the Knicks need some help real bad. We just got to lock in defensively, man. We blew the lead again. Yeah, Knicks looking at a 1-point lead. Came into the quarter with a 10-point lead. But now the Bulls beating us in this second quarter, 19-10. Not what you would ask for, man. Russell Whiskey. Oh, man. Game Hunter said, thank goodness for the Nick City Dancers. Shout out to Game Hunter, bro. Facts, man. Oh, man. Nikita Dream, appreciate the $2 super, man. Nikita got you. I already read the super. I want to hear Nikita say.
Cat is Dominican soft.
Nikita! Don't say that. Hey, man. Don't talk about Cat like that. Don't you talk about Cat like that, man. Knicks defense got more holes than Swiss cheese. Yeah. Towns is asleep on D. Towns getting cooked in this entire timeout break. Can't say it's not rightfully deserved, but yeah, man. The big meow having a tough go. Yo, Big Dog CK, what you been on? I haven't seen you in a while. We've been here, bro. I have been active. Videos twice a week. Been live for the play-by-plays. Still streaming on Twitch. Your boy's been out here, my boy Jay-Zo. I appreciate you, but we here. We live. We been here. Kaiden, what do you say?
We here.
Oh, okay. CK, you need to have players that want to play defense. The Knicks don't have those type of. I want to say the Knicks don't have those type of players. We don't have enough of those type of players. Either way, the point does stand. 1-point lead, guys, just like that. The lead has dropped. Clarkson trying to find Karl Anthony Towns, picked up by Jalen Smith, who is torching the New York Knicks. Towns draws the foul. They're going to call a charge. Towns trying to figure. The zoom in on Towns is insane. Towns trying to figure out why the far referee makes the decision, while the referee who's watching the whole play didn't even say anything about it. Foot's on the line in general. Let me see where he at. Oh, he in the restricted zone. Move, man. Sorry, the zoom in is insane, bro. Whoa! Referees are no, they don't review it. It's gonna be a foul. It's not an offensive foul, though. He does not get the basket, but he will get the foul on Jalen Smith. Knicks looking for an opportunity to score. Bridges gets knocked down, and they're gonna call a travel. This referee down here just does not want the Knicks to have the ball. Bridges getting pushed down from Jalen Smith. Referee said travel. That far ref on this side, the left side ref, he don't want the Knicks to have the ball. One way or another, the Bulls are going to get that ball under his watch. Buzelis from 3. Another one goes down. And just like that, the Knicks now facing a deficit. 46-44. Brunson might need to check in here shortly as Towns goes in, draws some contact, and this time Towns will see the free throw line. Jalen Smith picking up another foul. That's some good awareness from Karl Anthony Towns on the offensive side. Try and foul him out or force him to get off the floor because he's cooking you defensively. Goggles could do whatever he wants. Facts. Ref's getting paid. Man. Understatement. Hakeem, appreciate the $5 super. Refs need to be investigated. Towns making the first one. Penalty down to 1.
Cat belongs on the Yankees, not the Knicks. Me no black. Lol.
The Mino Black is insane, bro. That is so insane, bro. That is so insane, bro. Mino Black. Mino Black. Y'all insane, bro. Towns making both free throws. Tie game 46s. 7:30 remains in this first half.
Marion and the, I'm talking about like the
Liam,
B2K and the
Loftus,
and
Loftus?
bam, touch. Marion.
The sub, man. Oh boy, 46-46. We see, did Brunson check in? No, Brunson has not checked in, but Josh Giddey has. Giddey now trying to jump on the opportunity at expanding this lead. Josh Hart reaches in on Isaac Okoro, so the foul is going to be on number 3. Sure. Queen said getting roasted by threes. We were. We definitely were. Someone's going to slip on the thumbnail. Wait, what? Oh, I'm missing something. I'm going to let y'all have it. Wisdom saying, Hart, why are you reaching? Question of the night, man. Brunson 11 shot attempts at Cat 3. You watching the game? Cat don't want to shoot. You got to watch this game. Don't just look at the box score. You got to watch the game. They feeding Cat. He don't want to shoot unless it's a 3-ball. Isaac Okoro with the take and miss. Knicks get the rebound, trying to get the lead right back. Clarkson pulls in transition, and Jordan Clarkson gets the 3 to fall. Knicks back up by 3 now, 49-46. Trey Jones back in the game, finding Vucevic. And look, there now, it's the same thing as Friday. They are going to whoever Karl Anthony Towns is guarding. Vucevic gets the 3 with ease. Towns nowhere near him. And Towns now the one being attacked. We saw Jalen Smith get a quick 8 on Towns, and Vucevic checks in, gets his first 3. Let's not do this again, New York Knicks. Deuce McBride for 3. He gets one to fall. And we're trading 3-pointers between the team. But look at what's happening here. Right to Vucevic, picked up by Bridges. Towns now guarding Javon Carter to try and avoid the allegations. They get the switch. Interesting pass to Okoro. Okoro pulling from 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Towns. Down goes Hart. Hart hurting his knee or leg now. Not sure how serious it's going to be, but who cares? Because Jordan Clarkson, it's another transition 3. We're getting the better of Jordan Clarkson here tonight. The better version, excuse me. Hart back up. Walking it off. Vucelis firing right over Towns. I'm telling you, they're picking on Karl Anthony Towns right now. Luckily, that time, no good. Bridges trying to feed Towns. Not the smartest pass. Tipped away. Bulls going the other way. Trey Jones back out to Vucevic. Vucevic trying to find Okoro, but Clarkson showing some effort. Ball is going to go out of bounds. Vucevic not able to save it. Going to be Knicks ball. They're pointing. Are they pointing for a timeout or are they pointing because it's Knicks ball? I'm not entirely sure. I think it is Knicks ball there. But Jordan Clarkson. Anybody else shooting that transition 3 give you a headache? No, Jordan Clarkson shooting that shot still going to give me a headache. I ain't going to lie to y'all, man. But this time it starts to fall. Welcome to the Knicks, Clarkson. Yep, we are officially in the Jordan Clarkson simulation. Man, we look terrible. I don't see how changing the offense makes the defense be this bad. Amen. Amen. That's a good point. Create no sleep. Create now, no sleep. What? Create now, sleep later. Clarkson he is just shooting everything. He don't give a damn who on the floor right now. Clarkson touches the ball. He's heaving it up. Josh Giddey to the corner for Okoro. Shoots it over Brunson. No good. Rebounded by the Knicks. Knicks need to capitalize on these missed shots by the Bulls now. Bulls on a cold little run right now. Towns checking out for Mitchell Robinson. Clarkson is going to fire again. Misses everything. Rebounded by Hart. Down goes Mitch. Hart out to OG. OG for three. And the New York Knicks now finding their groove from three. They are 11 of 16. Almost 70% from three to start the game. 12 of 17 from three. Josh Giddey using the screen. Giddey flings it over, almost hits Mike Brown on the sideline. Waves at the coach saying, my bad, Knicks ball. Jordan Clarkson is just having a field day, doing whatever he wants. Jalen Brunson finding Clarkson. Clarkson fakes it. Clarkson looking around. Clarkson to Hart. Hart picked up by Giddey. Clarkson trying to get to somebody. Does a pirouette, almost travels. Keeps his dribble. Bounce pass to Anunoby. Anunoby picked up by Williams. Anunoby, oh my goodness, he gets away with one. Almost makes the bucket. That I ain't gonna lie, that foot slipped before he pulled, but we moved. Jones, Williams for three. No good. Rebounded by Hart. And the Bulls not hitting at the same level that they did on Friday. Knicks need to capitalize. Hart not even looking to shoot. OG will. Corner three. That's no good. OG Anunoby lands like he hurts his leg every time he shoots the ball. And it makes me uncomfortable. Every time he shoots, he lands like he hurt his knee. I don't like his base on his shots. I get he's making them. Tonight he is 2 for 4 from three, so I'll shut up. But every time he lands on his shot, it looks like he hurt his knee. And it freaks me out, bro. It freaks me out. 58-49, Knicks back up by 9 after a nice little run from Chicago. The Knicks fight back and expand the lead back to 9 points. Knicks trying to give the Chicago Bulls their first loss of this new season. Bulls have looked really good, playing fast and showing some defense along the way. CK, that's just your OG injury anxiety showing. I think so. But every time he lands, man, he does this little hitch with his leg. It freaks me out. But you're right. It just might be the anxiety. It might be, bro. It might be. Thomas Henry said Knicks by 30. It's a bold proclamation to make. I'll just take Knicks winning. If it's by 2 or if it's by 30. I just need the Knicks to win tonight. Sit down, Clarkson. Let's run through JB. We'll see what Mike Brown decides to do. As this kid is trying to win the dunk contest, missed 3 opportunities. Addison over here, one-handed, cartwheel, going for the dunk. Boom! Well, Addison about to win this dunk contest. My boy before that tried 3 times, couldn't get it to fall. For my League Pass viewers, I don't know if you're seeing the show, but we got some kids going on a dunk contest. I don't know. Addison might get the dub, man. She hit a one-handed cartwheel into the dunk. First try. Oh, yeah. Crowd giving her love. Addison with the dub. CK2K, ladies and gentlemen, the channel where we give you the best in-depth analysis on the timeout activities. Addison, your kid dunk competition winner. One-handed cartwheel. Look at the airtime too, bro. Her head was clear over the rim, bro. Give it to Addison, bro. Give her the dub, man. I wish I could at least show the timeout stuff. Like, I know I can't show the game. I wish I could at least show the stuff that happens at halftime or during timeouts, man. That's the real content, bro. CK Cat is looking bad, man. Cat looked all right offensively, but defensively, you know, that's just always been his Achilles heel. What up, Not the Real Loner? How you doing? Josh Fart and yeah, but Sele. or trash. C-Lock, not pleased. Knicks having a 9-point lead, but still some anger amongst the fans. No more light skins on the Knicks. Hakeem trying to get him up out of here. Trey Jones with the take. And the make trips on the cameraman. Cameraman working with the Knicks, but the Knicks back in action. 51-58. Trying to go into the half with a lead. That'd be a nice change of pace. Clarkson firing from 3. That one no good. Rebounded by Giddey. I have no problem with shots off of a pass. You ain't going to get me mad about those. That was a good shot. Just did not fall. As Josh Giddey, his shot does not look the same at all. OG Anunoby with the rebound. Forced the pass to Brunson. Brunson gets it. Great extra pass. What a play there. What a play there between OG and Brunson. Brunson just doing everything in this first half. Foul called on Mitchell Robinson, though. McClung working on the cartwheel shot right now. Right. Cat being cat. Amen.
Omarion and the, I'm talking about like the
Dylan,
B2K and the bam 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 doom doom touch. Omari.
Chef said, "Can we stop speaking on OG getting injured?" I'm not saying I'm not trying to speak it into existence. I'm just telling you it freaks me out every time he's shooting because I keep thinking like, "Oh crap, something happened," but no, that's just the way he lands on his shot. That's all I was trying to say. I'm not trying to, speak. I'm not. I didn't know if anyone else sees what I see when he does that. It freaks me out, bro. OG having a good game tonight. 10 points. 4 for 9 shooting. 2 for 4 from 3. Giddey, 6.7 rebounds. Did that say 9 assists? This dude got 9 assists already? He sure does. 6 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. Josh Giddey, a triple-double machine. Mikal Bridges picked up by Buzelis. Buzelis doing a great job staying in front of Bridges. Bridges bounced past to Towns. Towns on the drive. Towns double teamed with the floater. That one does not go down. Does Towns make that floater at a high rate? I don't think so, but he loves going to it. I would much rather him try and go up for a dunk, but, finesse, I guess. Josh Giddey, speaking of finesse, spin move, gets the layup off the glass. 5-point game. 55-60. Towns, Brunson, 2-man game. Screen set there by Towns. Towns had an opportunity. I still would have given it to Towns with smaller Jones on him. Brunson does not. Brunson finding Clarkson. Clarkson thinks about it. He goes right after Giddey. Wide open 3 in the corner for Bridges. That one no good. Rebounded by Vucevic. Clarkson had the whole lane to himself, but elected not to shoot it. Interesting choice. I mean, Bridges was open, spin and fall there. I'm about to say that there ain't nothing there. Travel by the second-year forward. Buzelis travels, gives the ball right back to the Knicks. At least Cat stopped hitting the floor on every shot. Yeah, for now, Shells. For now. For now. Hopefully it stays that way. But for now, we'll see, man. He's been working on the floater, CK. All right, bet. But I've not seen it produce so far in the early goals of the season. I would rather him just go right to the rim. Shout out to KG. Click the thumbs up button, y'all. Like and share. Amen. What a pass. What a take. What a make. And the foul. Jordan Clarkson showing a little bit of Jordan Clarkson. Woo! Josh Hart, excuse me. Showing a little bit of the Josh Hart we remember. What a dime there from Towns. I'll give him some credit on that pass. Put some finesse on the pass. Hart going up strong. Uses the offhand. So I realized that the hand with the finger injury is his offhand. So that's a positive. I'm sure this would be a much better a much different conversation, not better, if it was his shooting hand. No, it is a shooting hand. I'm blind. It is a shooting hand. That's what I thought. I'm blind. Don't listen to anything I just said. Redact all those statements just made. 63-55, 8-point game for the New York Knicks. Hand off to Trey Jones. Trey Jones trying to get to Vucevic. Towns now locking in here defensively. Can he get a stop? Jones, though, firing from 3. That one falls. Trey Jones has the ability, but looks more to play defense and move the ball than look for his own shot. That time, Jones making the Knicks defense pay. Brunson trying to get the ball to Towns. He does. Ball's moving around. Anunoby, great fake. Anunoby going for the strong take. Draws the foul. but does not get the and one. Either way, Anunoby to the line, but we love that take from Ogugua. They're going to show it again right now. The Knicks flinging the ball, moving it around. Beautiful looking offense. OG, yeah, he does get hit on the way up. OG was looking for a body. But Patrick Williams makes the business decision to foul him on the way up. Cat plays good defense. JB gives up the three. These two are terrible together on defense, right? I got to give Cat some credit. He did get a good stop there, but unfortunately, Brunson giving Trey Jones a lot of space. In his defense, Trey Jones doesn't typically look for a shot, as I was mentioning, but still got to be ready for him as Giddey just spins and makes the easy hook, even with Josh Hart's hand in his face, makes it with ease. Bridges on his hip didn't really add much there defensively, but Hart, hand right in his face, didn't even matter. 5-point game, 65-60. Final 20 seconds of the half. Knicks with a lead. The quarter is split right now. 34 for the Bulls, 31 for the Knicks. What a pass. What a make. Josh Hart confidently hits the three ball in the corner. What a pass there from Bridges. But even better, the make from Hart. Extra pass, Patrick Williams trying to get the three ball right back. Shoots it right at the buzzer. Doesn't get it to fall on the New York Knicks. See themselves with a solid first half. 65-60. Still some issues defensively. Still some things to clean up. But on the offensive side of things, that is probably one of the best things we could have asked for. I mean, 45% from the field for the New York Knicks. More importantly, 62% from three, 13 of 21. This is what I'm sure Mike Brown envisioned from this team when asked to see them uptick the shooting. 62% from three, 13 of 21. Cannot get much better than that in a half.
Marion and I'm talking about like thinking of the B2K.
I appreciate you, Yumi. 13 of 13 from the free throw line. My favorite stat. They're free. Make them, and they have. Brunson 4 for 4. Towns 4 for 4. OG Anunoby. It says he's 2 for 2, but didn't OG Anunoby? Oh no, both of them are and ones. Yeah. No, OG only shot 2 free throws. I don't know. Someone might be wrong there. Someone might be getting fired, but we'll go with it. OG Anunoby, 12 points. Karl Anthony Towns, 10 points. Bridges, a slow night tonight after the hot start to the season. Only 2 points tonight. 0 for 3 from the field. Both of his points coming from the free throw line. 4 assists for Bridges, 3 rebounds. Need Bridges to turn it up. Jalen Brunson, definitely the story of the half, but it's crazy. Brunson had 19 points in that first quarter, comes into the game in the second quarter, and ends the half with 19 points. Brunson did not score at all in that second quarter. Still a solid stat line, but interesting as the New York Knicks are up 68-60. What am I looking at? The bench. I'm always looking for 20-plus points off the bench, and we are already there. We're already at that point. Jordan Clarkson with 11, Hart with 8, 19 points between the two of them. Then you got a 3 from Deuce. You got a 3 from Shamet. We're already above 20 points scored in one half of play. Hopefully we can keep that trend going. Still want more from Deuce. 3 points is not enough from Deuce. Tonight, I get it. Clarkson giving us offense, but I need more from Deuce. 1 for 3 from the field. 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Deuce McBride, my guy. Need more from Deuce. Yabusele playing just under 2 minutes. Didn't do much with that time. Thanks for being out there. Either way, Knicks 68, Bulls 60. Second quarter was full of scoring. 36 points from Chicago and 34 by the Knicks. Interesting first half. How do we feel in the chat? Shout out to everybody viewing. If you haven't already, you've been in here, we're chatting it up, having a good time, but you haven't hit that like button, like the stream for your boy. It helps out the stream. Shout out to you guys watching over on Twitter/X. Also, shout out to you guys over on Twitch. I see you, Frank. Frank White was good. Appreciate you, Frank. Power man arrived? Question mark. We'll see. We'll see. We need a third quarter of Zoom. I call it third quarter of boom. But I like third quarter of Zoom. I'm cool with that one too. But we do. We cannot afford a third quarter of doom. We can't do it. CK Clarkson was a good pick. Definitely a much better outing here tonight from Clarkson. Clarkson seems to like the Garden crowd. I feel like his best games have been at home so far. Arguably today, though, his best game in a Knicks uniform so far. That's also, if we're able to close this game out and get the dub, New York Knicks doing something that is very opposite from years in the past. Typically, the New York Knicks have not had the best time at winning at home, and we would tend to be a great road warrior team, which is a good thing to be. But so far this season, if the Knicks continue the way that they have, we can get this dub here, and we would be undefeated in the Garden, actually utilizing home court advantage. So that would be an interesting stat and start to the season. But we'll see, man. Still a lot to go. A lot of Filipino support in New York for JC. Love that. Love that. So I'm guessing Giddey not getting more than 17.5. You asking for your betting purposes? I wouldn't count Giddey out. Giddey's already at 11 points, 9 assists, 7 rebounds. I still expect Giddey to have a strong second half. So if you took the over on 17.5, I think you are safe. I hope you put him on your parlay for 10 plus points. Who are you talking about? DTB? Not sure who you're talking about. This is must win, huh? You think so, Shells? It's so weird for me to call any game at this point must win. You know what I mean? I get it for conversation's sake, but to call any game in October, now November, a must win is early for me. I don't know. It's hard for me to say. It's hard for me to say this is a must win game. But we do need a win. So maybe it is. Maybe it is a must-win game because the Knicks do need to win to, right the ship. We're on a 3-game losing streak. Don't want to go on a 4. So for that instance, yeah, I guess it is a must-win game. But, yeah. Shout out to you guys in the chat, man. I wonder if they aren't extending Mitch to keep trade options open at the deadline, challenging to sign him, knowing he will never play a full season again. Yeah, I think that's the uncomfortable conversation that Knicks fans are not ready to have. There is that possibility. I feel like Mitchell Robinson is very important on any kind of championship run. But, it really is going to be a conversation that needs to be had down the stretch, whether it is before the end of the season or if it ends up being in the offseason. How do you value Mitchell Robinson in any contract conversations? Will there be another team that's looking to throw more money at Mitchell Robinson than we will? Should we shop him? There's all those questions that you're going to have, but you got to imagine they're going to have to think twice, 3 times, 4 times about it because healthy Mitchell Robinson is very important to this team. But the question is, how healthy is he going to be? That's a conversation we're going to be having all year long and definitely in the offseason. But hopefully this minutes restriction thing does not last too long. We have a back-to-back. We do have a game tomorrow, so I do expect us to not see Mitchell Robinson tomorrow, but we'll see. This shell said it would be nice to win, right? Yeah. CK, what should we do with Cat? Would you be willing to move on from him? It's too soon. I mean, in 2K, yeah. But in real life, that just doesn't happen. We just traded for Cat last year. It's not a realistic thing to just, you put a lot of picks, a lot of stake into getting, not picks, excuse me. You put a lot into getting Karl-Anthony Towns to the team and then just ship him away. I don't know if that happens, but, we'll see. I'll tell you this, though. Towns ain't getting moved at all in this regular season. We are with Karl-Anthony Towns on this run to a championship. That's not changing. If Karl-Anthony Towns is moved, it's going to be in the offseason. If. Majesty said, give me Precious back. Precious available. He just out there chilling in free agency. Not sure if Mike Brown wants Precious. Can we stop the trade? Yeah, right. The trade cat talk. Yeah, to me, it's just not happening. We're not trading Karl-Anthony Towns. That's not happening. At least, We're not trading Karl-Anthony Towns during this season. It's not happening. Not trading him at the deadline. It's not happening. Unless Karl-Anthony Towns hits the Knicks line saying, look, I tried it. Wasn't for me. Get me out of here, which I don't think he'll do. We'll see. What up, young An? How you doing? Happy Sunday. Grimes getting the bag. Yeah, he's having a prove-it year this year. The Sixers were scared to give him a contract, but yeah, Grimes out here making sure he earned that money. We could use Moses Brown, man. Moses Brown, as much as I would love to have him as some depth, Moses Brown has been on his fair share of teams and does not look like the same guy he looks like in G League. So I don't know. He's only valuable to another team as an expiring offseason. He needs to be signed. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see the realism to these Giannis rumors in the offseason. We'll see where they stand, where we stand, if it's something that needs to happen. We'll see. A lot of things to be weighed in on, but I feel confident enough to say that I do not. You can clip this, you can, and if it happens, cool, I'll accept I was wrong, but I just don't. I think that he is here for sure during this season. We're gonna hear rumors. They're not gonna move him, bro. They won't. I don't think so. Shout out to everybody, chat, man. What do y'all think about the rookie VJ Edgecombe? That dude's nice, man. Dude is nice. I hate that he's on the Sixers, but dude is nice. Yeah, with him emerging, with Grimes still looking like how he did last season, with Tyrese Maxey taking it up another notch, that Paul George signing looks more and more stupid. The Paul George signing and the De'Aaron Fox trade for the Spurs, those two are just moves that you just made moves just to make a move because neither of them made sense. Those are my two head scratchers of this season so far. The De'Aaron Fox trade from last year, didn't understand it then. I definitely don't understand it now. And the Paul George, I just made no sense at all. He said Moses Brown can give us a whole lot more than Mitch. Only thing Moses Brown can give us more than Mitch is playing time, bro. And I'm here for bringing in Moses Brown, but to say he can give us a whole lot more than Mitch, the only thing more he can give us is more minutes. That's it. That's really it, bro. So get how you loving Cat as center. I don't. Bobo out the league too. Facts, bro. Trade Pacome. Down for that. Do it. It's early. These young teams are gunning for us. We gonna be all right. Facts, shows. Facts. What can I watch? The game on. I'm watching on League Pass. It should be on MSG if you are in that in the New York area. Other than that, I will not. I do not care to address where else you could watch it. He's only valuable to. Yeah, we read that. Any way to flip Mitch for iHeart? No. That Thunder team is not changing anything. Why would they? They're not making any moves, bro. Knicks players are not on the same page. Some play hard and the others don't even bother getting back. That's a problem. Yep, and that's why you got guys like Mikal Bridges calling them out. It's the beginning of the season. It'll click. Give it time. The Gotham Act, there you go. That's still a thing. I didn't even know. Mikal stepping up. Yep. Leader role has been great for Mikal Bridges. Do need him to score a little bit here tonight. 0 for 3, not one of Mikal's best offensive nights, but doing a bit of everything else. Shout out to Mikal Bridges. Do you usually watch it on League Pass with the Knicks feed or whatever comes on? I always watch Knicks feed if I'm watching on League Pass. God, yeah, no. I could not watch it. Some teams as an NBA fan, I love my Knicks over everything. But some teams, and I'm not saying I would choose it over the Knicks, but if I was forced to, some teams do have some good broadcasts. But golly, there are some that have awful broadcast. I will till I'm blue in the face. The Celtics broadcast is the worst of any team in the league. Worst. I hate severely biased broadcasts, bro. I don't care. I don't care. Even if the Knicks, even that's why I love about Mike Breen. Like, obviously, we want the Knicks to win, but at the same time, you're calling the game how you're supposed to call the game. You know what I mean? They make a good play, you give them some credit that they made a good play. Not like go crazy, like, oh my God, did you see that dunk? But at the same time, you know what I mean? I hate overly biased broadcasts, bro. It's hard. It's a hard listen. It's a hard listen, bro. It's a hard listen, man. You can get that next. OKC do not want to pay the second apron. True. Yeah, they got a lot of contracts tied up. Yeah, bro. There's so many teams. I'm curious to see what they're gonna do to get out of that second apron. Appreciate you, KG. Clyde and Breen are Clyde and Breen are great. Stacey King is good. Oh, Bulls. Yeah, Stacey King is dope. Yeah, Bulls have a good broadcast. Who's your biggest threat in the East? Do you think it's Orlando? No, Orlando's still trying to figure themselves out, man. Orlando's just going to be a forever young team, bro. Biggest threat in the East is Cleveland. Dark horse to me is Detroit, but Cleveland is the biggest threat in the East. Mikal Bridges over 50.5. What do you think? I don't know if that's happening today, dog. I think Bridges might give us a solid 13 today, maybe 12. But we'll see. Maybe he goes off for a crazy second half, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's happening today. Here we go. All right, we back at it. Second half action beginning. Shout out to everybody in the chats for communicating. We having a good time. Knicks get a stop immediately. Starting five is back out there, Mitchell Robinson included. Knicks with an 8-point lead. And let's see if we can have a third quarter of boom as opposed to the third quarters of doom that we have seen so far this season. Mitchell Robinson, good effort. Rebounded by Bridges. Great pass to Brunson. Brunson trying again. Can't get that one to fall. Towns trying to get the offensive board. Bulls pushing 3-on-2. Extra pass. Okoro making the layup. And Mitchell Robinson is hobbling. Yeah, man. Not looking good, man. Game one, right. Right, bro. Yeah, not looking good, man. Not looking good at all, man. I have no words. It's a guarantee at this point every season, man. Just sucks. It just sucks, man. It's almost like, something you're just waiting on to happen every year, unfortunately, Sucks. Frank said, what about Miami, CK? Nah, Miami's broadcast all right, but I ain't worried about it right now. Yeah, I'm quiet because I can't believe it, bro. It's like clockwork with Mitchell Robinson, man. Those damn legs. Yeah, Mitch needs to go. Like, I love him, but I love the team more. Yeah, man. But the thing is, it's like, I feel like and KG's going to agree with this. I feel like we missed that window, right? CK2K, appreciate the follow. Or sub, whichever one it is. You almost worry you missed that window. Now it's probably just common knowledge amongst the league that he is damaged goods, I don't know. Oh, I mean, hopefully it's not serious, right? But at the same time, even if it's just a roll, it's still a lower extremity injury for Mitchell Robinson, which even if he can play through it right now, they always linger with Mitch. No matter what, it's going to linger with Mitch. That's the issue with, and it's not just a Mitchell Robinson thing. It's any 7-footer. You know, you don't want to see them get any kind of lower extremity injury of any kind, especially if they already have that history. Mitchell Robinson hobbling to the tunnel, trying to run it off, trying to give the Knicks something to hopefully be excited about. I'm looking at the play itself. Does he just land on it wrong? Oh, yeah, he lands on Giddey's foot. You mean about them being a threat in the East? Possibly. I don't know, man. I mean, against us for sure, but they're such an enigma of a team, man. Their injuries. I don't trust Hero. They're playing better without him. I don't know, man. We'll see. Cleveland and Detroit are my two choices. As Brunson, he missed the first two of this third quarter, gets that one to fall. And we are seeing Towns playing minutes at the 5. Deuce first off the bench for some who wanted that in the first half. Vucevic makes Towns pay immediately on the next play. Damn, man. I'm sorry. That ruined my whole mood, Chad. I'm sorry. Let me shake it off. That ruined my whole mood, man. Mitchell Robinson cannot catch a break. 65, 10:35 remaining. Brunson with a very risky pass. Bridges with an almost equally risky pass, but it ends up back in the hands of Brunson. Brunson, who just hit a 3. That one goes up no good. Look at Towns with the rebound. Gets another one as Okoro falls on Towns, draws the foul. Towns to the line for 2 more free throws. 65-70 is the score. We cannot catch a break. He said we the ones really suffering through this. Yeah. Why is he wearing low tops? You know, it's not even the low tops for me. Why are we just trusting just tape? Why the hell did he retire those high-ass ankle braces? You remember Mitchell Robinson used to wear those crazy-ass ankle braces? I'm going to need him to bring those things out of retirement, bro. I don't care about the low top. It's either way, he going to have a problem. I feel like that sports science has shown that either way, it don't really matter. But the ankle braces, I'm going to need you to wear those, man. Keep those things as contained as possible. You ain't in a place to be retiring that, man. Anyways, 72-65. We're looking at a 7-point deficit. Trey Jones on the drive. Trey Jones risky pass, and they're going to call travel on that. That is the right call. Did anybody else? I was just going to say, I don't know if that camera's lighting just shifted, but it looks like we watching through a fish tank. We're looking at a cooler colored cam right now. I'm sure they'll adjust it in the next break. Deuce McBride trying to shake up against Trey Jones. Gets the mid-range jumper. That's no good. Knicks having a little bit of a cold start to this third quarter, and the Bulls looking to capitalize. Vucevic finding Buzelis. Buzelis looking for Giddey. Screen set there. Giddey on the take. Giddey pulls right. Oh, no, he makes the pass to Buzelis. Buzelis can't reel it in. Knicks have numbers. Anunoby going all the way. Anunoby with the fast break dunk. Forcing the Bulls to call a timeout. 9-point lead. Bridges doing everything else right. The shot not falling for Mikal, but he has been active elsewhere. Still would like some offense from Mikal, but we're glad to see other things working. He said, I'm going to save my Mitch comments. Magic, let him fly, bro. Let him fly, man. Will Rose, Patrick Ewing had 2 king pillowcases as ice packs. Facts. The fantasy we were sold of Mitch at the 5 and Cat at the 4 was a fable. Mitch too fragile and Cat too. Chat are not happy. That guy says the garden is quiet. Is it? I can imagine, man. I can imagine. We need those Patrick Ewing knee pad and ankle braces. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Yeah, man, he need to bring the. Y'all remember? I'm gonna look up a picture, bro. I ain't playing with y'all. Mitchell Robinson used to wear these Steph Curry like ankle braces. Why did he stop? Yeah, see, he don't even wear nothing. He just goes off of tape now. You are not in the business to just be wearing tape. Yeah, these are the ones. These are what I'm talking about. Look. If I can switch the damn screen. Look. This is what I'm talking about. Mitch used to be rocking these big old things. Bring those back. Bring them back, Mitch. Don't mind this picture on the top left of him taken out. We don't need to see that again. But bring them back, man. Something, anything, Lord. Man, shooting for $50,000. Oh, I thought he was gonna make it. Holy. I thought he was gonna make that $50,000 shot. I ain't gonna lie to you. Anyways, Mitch might be more injury prone than current day Patrick Ewing. That is crazy. Oh man, Steph used to have ankle problems early in his career. He sure did, man. He used to have ankle problems so bad that 2K gave him his own ankle braces in the game, bro. No one else wore those ankle braces but him. And then Mitchell Robinson arrived. Mitchie might be damaged goods, but he's our damaged goods support, Big Mitchie. JB, protect our lead. Amen to Cowboys. We need him. Mitch is fine. That's not the point. He will be back until something happens again. This is part of the build/play style. I'm watching. That is exactly what I'm saying. Like, even if that is a minor ankle injury, my problem is it's going to linger. That is the issue with Mitch. Mitch is back on the bench. No ankle braces on. Stretching out the ankle. We'll see if we see him back on the floor. But glad to see he's okay. And hopefully I'm wrong and it is not something that lingers. Trey Jones out to Giddey. Giddey firing from three. That's no good. Bounces out of bounds as the Knicks will get the ball back. 74-65. Even through all the unfortunateness of Mitchell Robinson, your New York Knicks hold on to a 9-point lead and having a good start to this third quarter. Not the best shooting quarter, but defensively doing a good job against the Bulls. Towns thought about it. Lord have mercy, did he get away with the travel? Goes up for it, the hook shot, doesn't get it. Deuce extra pass. Ball's moving around. OG has a lane. OG is fouled before the shot. And Anunoby thought that he could get some free throws out of it, but it's going to be a foul on the ground. Father Peace says, remember, CK. Remember what? Crap, what'd you say, Father Peace? Steph used to have ankle problems. Yeah. Yep, we were talking about that. Yep, he sure did. But the problem is between a 6-foot guard having ankle problems and a 7-foot center, leaps and bounds, man. They didn't fix the camera, RGT. They didn't. We still watching this like Little Mermaid, man, under the sea. Extra pass. Bridges open for three. Gets it to fall. Great pass from Towns there, man. Trust in your teammates. Make the extra pass. Bridges finally making his first field goal of the game. 77-65, 12-point lead. Giddey going up with the floater with ease. 3 defenders in front of him, just throws it right over him without a problem. Mitch got to take some vitamins. Imagine that's all it is. Playing beautiful basketball. I love it. Extra pass, GOT. OG Anunoby on the drive. Oh, he found Bridges. Bridges flicks it up. Nice bucket there from Mikal. Mikal now trying to get his offense going. Some people need a 15.5. I saw someone said they need 12.5 out of Bridges. Bridges giving these fans some hope. Giddey, though, firing. That's no good. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic finding Trey Jones. Trey Jones uses the screen. Trey Jones, I was going to say he's not looking at the rim, but he does. Gets the floater to fall. I'll say it again. Jones has the ability to score, just does not look to score. Bridges, who made his last 2 buckets, now might be feeling himself trying to get a shot there. Vucevic reaching. And that's going to be a foul on the big fella. Knicks having a good quarter, man. Knicks having a good quarter. Low-scoring quarter, but a good quarter at that. Knicks winning the battle 11-7. 12-point lead for New York. These cameras are messing with my eyes. In one angle, it's the hot, normal Knicks camera. And then the other one is just this weird blue tint. messing with my eyes, bro. Oh, they fixed it. Hey, they fixed it. All right, we're good. I'll shut up about the camera now. Bridges after a nice little run. Bridges and Deuce going to the bench for Shamit and Hart as Towns on the drive and dunk. Interesting substitution here from Mike Brown. Bridges finding his shot, but decides to send him down. I get it. Probably want him to close the quarter with some of the second unit. Man, Vucevic had Hart spinning around. Instead, passes out to Pat Williams and gets a better shot. 81-72. Brunson, nice move on Giddey, sidestep, wide open Hart. He hit one before, this one a little bit further, gets his own rebound, back to Brunson. Brunson trying to show him how it's done, and Jalen Brunson from the exact same spot gets the 3-ball to fall, and we get the 3 points right back. 84-72. Knicks looking dominant in this game. This is what we were hoping to see on Friday. Trying to give the Chicago Bulls their first loss. They did fix it, RDT up. Here we go. Third quarter of doom today. No third quarter of doom today. Third quarter of boom today. We moving. I love the 007 music we hear, bro. Let's go. Third quarter. Here it is. Yes. Yes. Shout out to everybody, man. I see you guys over on Twitch as well, holding it down. Third quarter of boom. Here comes the boom. Sorry, I'm still trying to see if I can with this damn X chat. Is it me? I don't know. If you're viewing on X or Twitter, whatever you call it, I appreciate you. We got 600 in the chat right now here on YouTube. Twitch holding it down as well. Knicks with a 12-point lead. Jalen Brunson leading the way. We out here, man. GoldenEye 007. Yep. As in Sonic Boom? Sure. Are they switching the light bulbs every 20 minutes? Nah, it's the lens. It's the camera. The camera was the problem because you could tell when you went to a different camera, it was the normal look. But it's okay. It's fixed now. Hart with a good swipe there. Gets the steal. Knicks pushing the pace. Shamit back out to OG. OG got to utilize the transition. The Knicks not doing it. Hart wills, throws up a floater, gets nothing, tries to get his own rebounds out of bounds, and it will be Bulls ball. Kevin Huerter trying to push the Knicks to review it, and they will review it. Mike Brown trusting his teammate. Mike Brown even saying, like, all right, I'm trusting you. Hart not even sure. Mike Brown right now undefeated, never lost on the challenges this time. And Mike Brown straight up told Hart, this is on you. I'm trusting you on this one. And Hart is right. That's off of Herter's knee. So Josh Hart about to get some brownie points from his head coach because he's completely correct. Hart hits it and it goes right into the knee. Never touches Hart after it hits Herter's knee unless there's another camera angle we can see. But Hart might have it right. Shout out to Josh Hart. And shout out to Mike Brown for trusting Josh Hart. Hopefully this doesn't become a thing, though. Peace and love to my Knicks. But we be doing this to every little thing, and they don't need to be reviewed. This time, shout out to Josh Hart. We'll see. We'll see. Chuck D in the building. Shout out to the line man. No PEs in the chat. But Hart got that one right. We're going to see if there's something else we do not see. I'm looking for the far camera angle. Yep, see, it goes right into the knee. Hart never touches it again. That's going to be Knicks ball for sure. Looking for, there's no camera on the other side of the basket, so we're not going to see if it touches Hart's finger. See, you got the Golden Height pause music. Ding, 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 ding. I don't have it on deck, but I have it. That song, people don't know, bro. People don't know. N64 tracks, different, bro. Bridges with 6 points, 6 assists. Should be our point guard, aka point forward going forward. That's been the thing. That's been the thing. We've been doing that. Timu, Richard Jefferson. Who? Like, I didn't see the ref. You talking about the ref? I missed it. I gotta see it. I thought the earpiece made things faster. This is not faster, right? And why is this taking so long? It's obvious. We seeing it. Oh, you talking about this little itty bitty ref? That ain't Timu Richard Jefferson. That's back and play Richard Jefferson. Oh, snap, man. Oh, man. What are we waiting on, bro? We all can see. Richard Jefferson light for real, like real light, bro. Oh my gosh. They have to confirm with the mob first. CK. My fault. The mob is Secaucus. You right. Back and play. So the call on the floor, interesting. What? I'm having a hard time with that one, man. The Knicks suffered their first loss challenge, but can somebody in chat explain that to me? Yeah, help me with the logic there. And that bucket goes down for Chicago. Can somebody explain that to me? How the hell? What'd they say? That's insane, man. Hart right off the dribble trying to get something going. Towns has space, won't take it. Oh, my God. Okay, there was a foul called. He made that, too. My fault, Towns. My bad. That man made that one-legged step-back three ball. Don't count. But he was fouled by Giddey on the initial. What am I looking at? Help. His arm sleeve moves. You can see it. Yeah, I don't understand that challenge at all. It was inconclusive. That's what they said. It was inconclusive. How? What part of it? Yo. Oh, boy. Well, I knew I hated this earpiece idea. As Jalen Brunson makes a nice one-legged left-handed. I mean, he is left-handed, but one-legged fadeaway jumper in the mid-range. Yeah, I knew I hated this earpiece stuff. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy work. Trey Jones with the three ball. That's no good. Rebounded by Hart. Knicks now need to capitalize in the break. Oh, he's fouled by Vucevic. A little extracurriculars there, but I like Josh Hart pushing the pace. Josh Hart trying to show some shades of hustle Hart, the guy that we liked last year. Will Rose finally got in. Salute CK chat. We here. So Will Rose made his way to the Twitch chat. Shout out to you, bro. Hart played a good game before got him. Yeah, no, he has. He has. And honestly, I stand with Josh Hart on that challenge. I feel like he had it right. I'm still blown away about them saying that was inconclusive. What in the game is rigged just happened there? I'm going to let it go. I'm going to have to let it go, but sheesh. What did they see that we didn't see? They must have a camera angle we can't see. I don't know, man. I don't know. What up, awesomeness? How you doing, man? Oof. All right. Anyways, Zymo, you said I bet 1,000, win 3,000. You better bet on the Knicks. Trey Jones on the drive. He hands it to Vucevic. Vucevic to Giddey. Giddey back. Oh, by the way, Mitchell Robinson back in the game. So Mitchell Robinson's tweak ends up being okay. That's good news. Trey Jones on the take, gets that nifty layup to fall. Back to a 12-point lead for New York. New York has been coasting in this third quarter. Extra pass to Shamet. Shamet on the drive. Shamet on the mid-range pull. Beautiful shot. Oh, can't get the end or the putback by Mitchell Robinson. Not enough lift there. Here come the Bulls. They blow it. They get the rebound. Josh Giddey with the long rebound. Trey Jones looking to aggressively. Who is Trey Jones now? This is what I get. Every time I give a player props, they end up making me even more right. And I don't want to be more right. Trey Jones now finding his knack. Jalen Brunson giving it to Bridges. Bridges to Hart. Hart with the fake. Hart finding Robinson. Robinson thought about bouncing it to Brunson, but won't. Gives it to Shamet. Shamet to Hart. Hart with the nice fake. Hart with the take. Hart with the make right at the buzzer. New York Knicks doing a great job moving the ball around. 12-point lead for the New York Knicks. B. Mills said, sidebar, still have Halloween candy outside. If you don't take that in, bro, and eat it, dude, what we doing? 12-point lead. Oh, the Knicks with a steal. Brunson, they're just moving up lackadaisically because they knew that Mikal Bridges was going to snipe the three from downtown. Knicks right now thriving. What's the call now? Minnie Richard called something. I don't know what the foul was there, but look at Jalen Brunson. Good read. Bridges with the 3-point bang in transition. We love that. But what was the foul? I hate it, man. But welcome to the game. Mikal Bridges, 10 points. He was sitting on 2 points for the majority of it, but just like that, in double digits, Mikal Bridges having a well-rounded game tonight. Trey Jones, though, has been the unsung hero for the Chicago Bulls here on this last little stretch. He's continuing to look for his shot. He finds Herder, and Herder just leaves Shamet in the dust. Shamet looking around like he didn't even know where he was. Jalen Brunson finding Robinson, back to Brunson. Brunson over to Bridges. Bridges, who just hit a three, just now looking to continue his assist tally. Interesting decision knowing Patrick Williams is on your hip. Patrick Williams with the steal. He throws it up and under the basket. They're going to call a foul. Not sure if it's on Brunson or if it's on Bridges, but by the way, Brunson's upset about it. He is the one picking up the foul. Brunson and Minnie Richard going back and forth. Got a couple of cringe Bulls fans in the front row. How do we let those tickets go? But we move. Yeah, that should be a jump ball by seeing the play again. Especially if you're calling that foul on Brunson. That should be a jump ball. What are we doing? Hey, man, what are we doing? What's happening here, referees? What are we doing? Brunson checking out of the game. Towns checking back in. Deuce also into the game as Shamet checks out. The hell we doing, man? Chat, we not all 82 no more. Now we all playoffs. Joe Schmo with a point. Mitchell Robinson checking out as well. Who came in? OG? Looking at the 5, who we got? Is OG the 5th? OG is the 5th. Okay. Lineup of Bridges, Deuce, Hart, OG, and Towns. Cross-court pass to Deuce. Deuce fires it. And what a dot. What a make. Deuce McBride from the corner 3, 86-82. Kevin Herter gets it back to Trey Jones. And I'm loving this. The Knicks having a response for everything the Bulls send their way. This is something we have not done at a consistent rate to start off this young season. We have responded to everything. Trey Jones swatted by Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges leading the pack. Hart with the break. He spins. He makes the, oh my God. I can't even find the words. Josh Hart with the spin move and the lay with the right over Kevin Herter. 98-82, 16-point lead for the Knicks. Trey Jones trying everything he can. Jones having a nice third quarter, but is it enough? Buzelis, who has been quiet all third quarter, making the 3 from way downtown, deciding to join the fun. But still a 13-point lead for the Knicks. The ball moving around. Towns trying to get it to Bridges. Bridges looking around. Bridges with a high assist total tonight, looking to add to it with OG firing from 3, and we are seeing it all. Oh my goodness. 101-85. Yesterday we gave up 100 points in 3 quarters. This time the Knicks or the Bulls giving up 101 in 3 quarters. And we still got time. Patrick Williams firing gets the mid-ranger to fall. And how many assists Bridges at? He's only at 6 assists. It feels like he had more than that. I'm on the NBA.com to update. Look at Towns with the strong take, almost gets the make, and the New York Knicks right now have their foot all the way on the gas. This is a tale of 2 games, ladies and gentlemen. A completely different looking New York Knicks have the Bulls in shambles. And we're going to see if this is going to go all the way. Jay Mullen said KFTV. Yeah, post game is on KFTV as it always will. But tonight we have the play-by-play here. I think we'll be back on KFTV for the play-by-play. I'm not sure which game this week. Either way, play-by-plays will be all 81. You good, Shells. We back. We'll be here. We'll be here. Let's get to April healthy. All that crying every game. F that crying every game, tell him Ric Flair. Is Cat a modern day Dale? I missed you so much, Dale. Welcome back to the show. Shout out to Dale, bro. Dale been with us when the Knicks were awful, and now we're talking about championship aspirations. Shout out to Frank. I see you. Let's go, Power Man. OG, triple OG. Wow, Knicks bench with 34 tonight. That is the stat of the night. OG trying to get the steal. He will. No foul on the play. Ogugua. And that's how it's supposed to go, man. Loose ball plays do not equal fouls. 50-50 play. I'm glad they let him play off of that. Okoro picked up by close to nobody. Towns finally makes his way to Isaac Okoro. He's trying to get a move on Towns. Towns, good defense. Look at Towns playing defense. How many blocks Towns got? Gets another block there, this time on Okoro. Josh Giddey firing over McBride. And, man, hate him or love him, I understand the legal situation, even though he was acquitted and all that fun stuff. Offensively, Josh Giddey has improved, man. That's stuff that he was not even looking for early on in his career. That is crazy to me. Buzel is finding Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey looking for the cross-court pass. Shamet almost gets the steal, but the ball still ends up in the hands of Trey Jones. Trey Jones trying to get the pass to Okoro. Good read by OG Anunoby. And somehow this is going to be Knicks ball. I thought that was tipped out by the Knicks, but this will remain Knicks ball. 16-point lead for New York. Bulls in danger of seeing their perfect start go away. That's 2 blocks for Towns. Damn. Towns playing defense, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, he wasn't in that first half. Way to turn around. Ric Flair, I see you. Hey, CK, how's it going? Hope everything is good. We good over here, Dale. We having a great time, man. 105-89. Brunson back in the game to close out. Interesting substitution by Mike Brown. Not much time, but maybe wants them to get this final shot. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He goes all the way. Extra pass. Bridges wide open. Could he? Oh, he's not able to put the exclamation to what was a phenomenal quarter. But either way, the New York Knicks show us a third quarter of boom. Arguably our best third quarter of this young season, our best quarter of this game alone, 37 points, and we keep the Bulls to 29. We are at 105 through 3 quarters of play. Look at the New York Knicks go. Beautiful, beautiful play. Jalen Brunson having himself another phenomenal night, averaging 31 on the season. He has 26 tonight, shooting 53% from the field. 50 from 3. Brunson putting in a good effort. But what I'm loving more is the effort from the entire team. Hart with 14 off the bench. The same way that we're going to ridicule him, we got to give him his props. Hart tonight has been great. 14.6 rebounds, 3 assists, a lot of hustle plays and shooting 63% from the field. He understands it now. OG Anunoby looking great in this game. 19 points, 58% from the field, 60 from 3, 100 from the free throw, 2 steals for a triple OG. Gotta love the effort there. Jordan Clarkson had his 11 in that first half. We saw that. Mikal Bridges getting his tally up, shooting 43% from the field. He's at 10 points right now. But man, oh man, are we seeing a spread effort from the New York Knicks. Karl-Anthony Towns, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists. And what's that? 2 blocks? Hold on a minute there, players. 2 blocks. Karl-Anthony Towns might not be at the points he wants to be, but this is a great all-around game from Towns. Still not shooting the best. Again, not sure how much of that is the quad. 38% from the field. He is 3 for 8. Still 100% from that three-point line, though. Would like to see him take a little bit more of those, but got to give Cat some credit as he's making it work elsewhere. New York Knicks basketball right now at its finest. Still 1 quarter to go, though. Still 1 quarter to go. Got to make sure that we finish the damn job. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We got over 600 in the building. The one says CK2K, honest opinion on that McBride 8-foot pull-up jump shot. You mean the one that was in the mid-range that he missed, that was high arcing? I want him to shoot it more. You know what? No, I don't. I wish he went for a floater there, personally, if that's the one you're talking about. I like this. I like that CK third quarter of boom. Might have to start calling you the rhyme animal. Now that's forever Chuck D. OG Anunoby on the step back pull in the corner. Could you imagine? OG Anunoby gets up, though. If they play right, it looks easy for the Knicks. Need to run all 48 minutes. Amen. That third quarter was probably the most cohesive quarter we've seen in a long time, man. Long time. He said currently we are not even playing with Brunson. Huh? Greg, sometimes I wonder if you're watching the game. Brunson had his fingerprint all over this game as Jordan Clarkson continues to put his on the game. 13 points for the game. Then goes back and gets a stop on Isaac Okoro. Good stop there. Speaking of Brunson, though, he is not in right now as he typically does not start the fourth quarter. Deuce McBride, I thought he was going to go for it there. I want to see Deuce go to the rim. Give me a float game. Does he have that in his game? OG Anunoby, though, you had him down. He goes for the pass, and Clarkson said, don't worry, CK. I got it. New York Knicks ball movement through the roof, 109-91. The Bulls looking like they are all over the place. Carter with the missed 3 ball there. Knicks now pushing the pace again. Back to Towns. Pull that Towns. Towns decides not to. He goes all the way. Left-handed lay. Doesn't get to fall. And now it's going to be a 5-on-4 defensive effort with Towns still trying to get up off the floor. Carter to Okoro for 3 and makes the Knicks pay with the 5-on-4. The one negative about Towns going to the rim is when he falls, he's immediately out of the play on the next defensive possession. Jordan Clarkson, mid-range, extra pass to Shamet. Shamet wide open for corner 3, makes them pay, gets it right back. 112-94. Knicks looking to get the 20-point lead. Could be getting their first blowout of this season. Ball's moving around. Giddey picked up by Anunoby. Giddey with the sidestep. Giddey in the paint. Giddey with a take. That one's no good. Rebounded by Deuce. Deuce and Clarkson have numbers. Deuce should have gone all the way. Decides not to. Waves it off. Oh, but great patience. Shamet for 3. And Landry Shamet. Oh, my goodness. The Knicks are rolling. The New York Knicks are rolling. 115-94. Your New York Knicks looking like the team we expected to see. Fast pace offense. The defense getting stops. Everyone getting a look. Everyone getting a touch. This is the output that Knicks fans have been wanting to see. Now we just need to make it consistent. 15 points for Clarkson off the bench. His best night as a New York Knick, arguably. Not even arguably, bar none. Josh Hart finding his groove at least for tonight. And here's the thing, man. Here's one of the tests I was looking for. This is our first back-to-back. We have a game again tomorrow night. And the New York Knicks right now doing a great job spreading the wealth, using everybody in the rotation, knowing that we have to go back at it again tomorrow with another game. I think who we got? We got the Wizards tomorrow, right? A young Wizards team that, well, no, not so young anymore. I forgot they got the old guys. Oh, shoot. We're playing against our Wizards, man. Oh, that's a conflict of interest. Tragic, man. We need to win more than the Wizards. That's not good, man. Wizards are 1-5 anyways. But either way, we're going to see now down the stretch with almost a 20-point lead if Mike Brown does something that we know Tom Thibodeau was a little hard-headed to do, knowing that there's another game tomorrow. We have a safe enough lead. How much does he go to Jalen Brunson in this fourth quarter? Is it going to be needed? Will he be needed, or should we just, play him a little less? We know Mitchell Robinson won't see many minutes in this fourth. We're going to see what the rotation looks like in this fourth quarter if we're able to maintain this big lead, knowing we got a game tomorrow. We're going to see. These are the questions we want to answer. These are the fixes that we need, the changes that we were looking for when we made the coaching change. We're going to see. We're going to see. Again, though, winning this game is what's more important. But if we have a comfortable enough lead with about 4 left, what decisions is he gonna make? We'll see. We'll see. Shout out to the 600 in the chat right now. Payback is a ball. I don't trust a Knicks lead. Fishley, I can't even say nothing to you. I get it. CK, want that draft pick bad? Yeah, a little bit of conflict of interest. I did say I wanted the Hornets to go 79-3, but they're not doing that. The 3 were going to be all to the Knicks. But right now they 1-5. The Wizards not doing their part. The Wizards not doing their part at all, man. My Wizards fandom might only last for one season, bro. If you don't know, then you don't know. I can't help you. 115-94, 21-point lead for the New York Knicks. Got to keep their foot on the gas so they can do what I just mentioned. Oh, Jordan Clarkson with the save. Great defense between Shamet and between Shamet and OG. Knicks get the turnover. OG goes right after Herder. Not able to make the bucket, though. Salute to you, Freddie. I see you. Oh, my goodness. Josh Giddey. This one's for you. Throws up the air ball. And it's I was going to say something crazy. I'm going to say it anyways. It's a tale of two Giddies. As he is not at the same level as we saw on Friday. What up, Taheen? Taheen for lunch, is that the name? What's good? Hope you're good. The shot is the Giddey. Right. That's the Giddey I remember, right? Through the UFO. Dang, I got to get my damn... Oh, my... Karl Anthony Towns does it. That's what we've been asking for. Get to the rim, use your height, slams it down off of a Euro step. Knicks now up by 23. CK's only real fan with this. No, never the Celtics, bro. We can own the Celtics pick, and I don't even want it, bro. I don't even care, bro. I don't even care. Wizards a fun meme, though. 3-ball by Herder. That's no good. Rebounded by Towns. Towns pushing the pace. Gets to Shamet. Shamet thought about it. Clarkson's about it. He shoots. Does not get the bounce. Balls all over the place. Vucevic gets the rebound. A tale of two. What? What's that mean, player? You know what it means. Ball is loose. That's going to be Knicks ball. The Bulls ready to hang it up. Their perfect season 7 minutes and 50 seconds away from possibly being over. But the Knicks need to finish the job, not over to the last tick. And look at Deuce attacking the rim. We're getting it all here in one night here, ladies and gentlemen. Deuce McBride attacked the rim and got a layup float game there from Vucevic to try and cut into the lead a little bit. 96-119. Oh, my gosh, Deuce, finally. Saw him attack and get a layup. Left-handed, too. Towns, too. Oh, my goodness, the Knicks right now. What is this team? Everybody attacking at this point. Deuce playing a little overly aggressive there. Gets the foul, trying to cut him off. Trying to buy the Knicks a little bit of a break. Speaking of a break, Mike Brown going back to the bench. Look at the New York Knicks attacking the paint and scoring around the rim. Proud of this team. Towns, 20 points, 4 assists, 13 rebounds. And look, like we were saying, man, all he needs to do is be aggressive. Stop worrying about the ball going to you. When you get your opportunities, go get some, go get them. Go do something with it. And that's what we saw Towns do in the second half. Sometimes Towns be forgetting who he is offensively. We know about the defense. We talk about the defense from now till we're blue in the face, but he forgets that offensively he can be one of them ones. Josh Hart pulling from 3 in the corner. That's no good. Rebounded by Vucevic. Now here's where the Knicks need to make sure they still keep their foot on the gas. Don't get lazy. Still 6 minutes and 40 seconds in this game. Anything can happen. Buzel is hitting a 3 ball. I know we're celebrating. I know we're having a good time, but the lead cut to 20. That could vanish in seconds. We've seen it. Make sure you keep your foot on the gas. Deuce says, CK, I got you. Does not make the 3 ball. Hart fighting for the rebound. Hart gets it, tries to save it, throws it right to Herder, and the Bulls get the possession. Herder finding Vucevic. Vucevic back to Trey Jones. Trey Jones picked up by Jordan Clarkson. An interesting lineup here from Mike Brown. But good defensive stop there from Clarkson. But it won't matter as Vucevic gets the rebound and puts it back in. An 18-point lead. The Bulls now starting to see some hope. And Mike Brown calls a timeout. Got to put him in the dirt. Can't get comfortable yet. Too much time before you can get comfortable. 6:06 remains. Brunson is not in right now, Ortiz. Towns is okay unless the other team has a legit big, then he gets dominated. Nah, Brunson is. Oh, you're right. I'm so wrong. Yeah, you're right. I'm so sorry, Ortiz. Brunson did check in right before they went on their little run. You're right. My apologies, Ortiz. My apologies. Thank God if Brunson scores 1, I'm cooked. I need Giddey to score something. You know? As a Knicks fan, that's not my problem. Not my problem. I need Brunson to keep scoring. What other games we got going on in the league? We got the Spurs Suns going on right now. Suns are blowing the brakes off of the Spurs right now. Gee whiz. And then the Heat Lakers, and that's it for the night, huh? I got to catch up on what I missed. Hornets destroyed the Jazz. Sixers destroyed the Nets. How'd the Cavs do against the Heat or the Hawks? They beat the Hawks. Raptors beat the Grizzlies. I feel like the Grizzlies, that whole dream of the Grizzlies and that young, upcoming, new, good team in the West, those dreams are long gone. The John Morant experience seems to be coming to an abrupt halt. CK said, burn that parlay on me. Any parlays against the Knicks right now, not my problem. You know what I'm saying? Not my problem. Not my problem. Not my problem. Not my problem. My Knicks are 2-3. I need a win. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? You think Ja gets traded? Nah. I think Triple J, though. I know they said that they going all in with Triple J. I don't know. Now, should he get traded, RGT? Yeah. I'm trading him before I trade Triple J if I'm the Grizz. But he's still too popular. I don't know if they do it business wise, you know? John Morant to the Knicks. Yeah, officially. Chill out, officially. All right, New York Knicks looking at an 18-point lead right now. Don't want to get too comfortable. Don't want to get too lackadaisical. Y'all know that's my favorite word. Well, that and discombobulated, but I haven't got to use discombobulated yet this season. Knicks got a lineup of Mikal Bridges, Brunson, Jordan Clarkson, Hart, and Karl Anthony Towns. Mixture of a lot of offense and some defense there. Brunson getting it back to Towns, who has been highly effective in this second half. Brunson shoots it right over Trey Jones, and it's short, rebounded by Herter. Herter reached for that rebound. The Bulls right now are on a run. They're looking to continue that. Boozelis finding Vucevic. Vucevic lost his handle, still gets the shot to go up, and now the lead's at 16. 9-0 lead for the Bulls. 5:30 remaining in this game. Brunson to Hart. Hart over to Clarkson. Clarkson with the fake. Clarkson, you know what he's going to do. Lose the ball. That's not what I thought he was going to do. He gets away with one there. I don't know if it was tipped, but that could have been a double dribble. Brunson going all the way. He gets fouled. Brunson looking to stop the bleeding. The Bulls on a nice run right now. Knicks got to turn this thing around. If I'm the Grizz, I would have traded him already. Me too, Jay Mullen. Now, that's what I'm saying. Me thinking if they will and thinking what they should do are two different things. I think they should. Do I think they will? Nah. Unless he has another injury fell. No, that's the thing. If Zion survived this long without getting traded, they ain't trading Ja, bro. They ain't getting traded. See, I need 5 more points for Bridges, man. I'm hoping for your parlay. I'm here hoping for your parlay. That'd be great. Clarkson has slippery hands. Yeah, him and OG, when they get into the paint, they be losing that ball. RJ went 27, 6, and 6. I mean, RJ's been a scoring machine with Toronto. A little bit of a slower start this year with Brandon Ingram and getting acquainted to that, but yeah. Is it true that they're those Raptors fans hating on our guy Emmanuel Quickly? I was hearing that online, man. I'm not tapped in with Raptors fandom like that, but they hating on IQ. They finally realizing that our guy IQ is not a starting point guard and he needs to be a combo guard off the bench. I heard they hating on IQ out there, bro. I don't like that. Bring him back home then, man. Five minutes remain. Trey Jones to the line, 107-123. 16-point game. Knicks got to stay steady here. I mean, if we're going to trade buckets, that works in our favor, but we also can't give them any hope. Can't let the momentum go their direction. Hart with the save, but they're going to call it travel. No, they're going to say it's out of bounds. Josh Hart, never a dull moment. .440 remaining in this fourth quarter. Boozelis knocks down Clarkson, and they're going to call the foul on Clarkson. Right now, the referee's giving the Bulls a little bit of a nod to give them some hope to get back in this game. He does, RGT, up. .123, 107, 436 remains. Knicks got to try their best to stop any chances of a bucket here. Giddey for 3. That one no good. Boozelis trying to tip it back in. Good rebound from Hart. Knicks back on the break. OG firing from 3. That could have really hurt the souls of the Chicago Bulls, but it does not fall. And here comes Boozelis. A wide open Vucevic. Towns tripping and falling, stumbling and bumbling. Saved by Giddey, but not in bounds. Out of bounds going to be Knicks ball. Knicks love making this one stressful for us, don't they? IQ and Deuce off the bench. Yeah, IQ got paid, you know. Everyone hit that like button. Show some support for CK. I appreciate you. Wake up NYC. Here comes Bridges. Bridges on the drive. He thought about it. He passes it out to Hart. Hart's not looking to shoot. Gets it to OG. OG going all the way. That's all they're going to say. It's a solid defensive stop. Saying that he tipped the ball out on OG, so it's still going to be Knicks ball. Thought he got fouled there, but you know what? I'm okay with letting them play. I mean, that's a lot of arm. That's a lot of arm. But that referee been a big fan of the Bulls all night long, so I'm going to let it slide. But that was a lot of arm. Lot of arm. Mikal Bridges fakes the pass. Oh, great use of the body. Brunson gets space. Brunson right now hurting his field goal percentage a little bit with the last few shots. Brunson not hitting them when we need them here in this fourth quarter. He has been on fire all game long. Here goes Giddey out to Vucevic. Vucevic back out to Williams. They are trying to utilize that corner three ball. Luckily not falling. Towns with a beautiful outlet to OG. OG with the lay. I think he wanted to go for the dump, but was moving too damn fast, but luckily makes the layup regardless, back to an 18-point game. Here goes Trey Jones. Trey Jones up and under. Much better outing for Trey Jones compared to Friday night's game. 16-point lead again for the New York Knicks. Brunson now has space. No one's in front of him. Passes it to Hart. They're challenging Hart to make it. Hart can't let it get it to fall. Great gamble from the Bulls. Look who it is again. Jones to get blocked by OG. Brunson pushing it up to Hart. Hart now dribbling out some clock. Back to Brunson. Brunson doing the same thing. The New York Knicks trying to hold it together with 2:40 remaining in this game. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Brunson goes right after Jones. Shoots the floater. Can't get it to fall. Brunson has yet to hit a bucket in these weighing moments. Oh my goodness, what a great stop there. Good defensive possession by Mikal, but a better shot by Giddey. 14-point game. Still far from over with 2:15 remaining in this one. Brunson picked up by Jones. Screen set from Towns. Oh, not a good pass from Brunson. Brunson gets laid, I can't even find the words. A terrible pass or a lazy pass turned it over, and we're back to a 12-point game. Knicks getting lazy, and Mike Brown is beside himself. I can hear Greg. I ain't even looking for him in the chat. I can already hear Greg because Jalen Brunson squandering this lead away almost single-handedly. That's our captain, but we got to hold him accountable. Missing shots and also making some boneheaded plays like that pass that led to a Giddey layup. New York Knicks now looking at a 12-point lead. Time is still on the Bulls side, if you ask me. 2 minutes, 3 seconds is plenty of time for a 12-point comeback. The Knicks need to fight back. Need our captain to lock in here in these final moments. My Lord. Lock in here down the stretch. Let me have a talk with the team. I'll be back. All right, Iris. Let me know, man. Bro, I had Hart for over 20 points. Russian, you do not like your money, bro. We got 2 minutes, 3 seconds left in this game, man. Hart checking out. Hart, though we had some nice hustle plays from him, not really giving us too much on the offensive side of things. And Hart on the bench, I see for the remainder of this game. Shamet, a good sub. Dusto staying on the bench, interestingly enough. And look at Brunson drawing the foul. And he said, CK, you're damn right. If he's not careful, could get a technical there. I don't know. He hit somebody's water bottle out the way, or I don't know what he did there. But strong take to the basket, and we needed that this game. I don't know what he hit. I don't know what he kicked. I don't know what happened there. But Brunson, strong play, much needed. Facts, CK, I'm sorry. Yeah, see, he spilled. See, I knew it. That man threw a water bottle, kicked the water bottle, spilled water everywhere. Damn it,
Omarion
JB.
and I'm talking about like the
All of them, I
B2K
appreciate
and
the sub.
JB
JB out here extending the game with that volley. Look. It was probably that kid's water, JB. Damn it. He said having heart for 20 points when the man have nerve damage on his finger is crazy. Jalen Brunson makes the free throw regardless of the water spillage. 3-point play from the captain. 113-128. We get a stop here and we score on the other side. We might be in safe territory. We get the stop. There's Josh Hart with the stop. But can the New York Knicks now score and seal the deal? Yeah, Giddey is still in, but not really doing too much. Hands the ball to Hart, and Hart, golly, didn't even look, just threw the ball right back to Brunson. Brunson, he steps into a 3-ball. I don't know if we really needed that right there. Brunson trying to do the most. Missed shot there. Oh, sorry, timeout for the Bulls. I'm like, why are you heaving from half court? Lead looking a little bit safer now, but not necessarily sure we needed that 3-ball by Brunson. Interesting end to this game, making it a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. Just Bruce said, Capitan. Yeah, the Capitan having himself a little bit of a, rough go to close out this game. Another 31-piece, though, for JB. Some boneheaded plays down the stretch, but 31-piece nonetheless. JB, we on your head. Tighten up. The Cowboys not here for it. Frank White agreeing with me, saying, I don't like that shot by JB. Yeah, I agree. I do not either. Did not need it. There was still time on the clock, too. We got to move, man. Terrible shot. Yeah, I didn't like that shot either. Didn't like that shot either. But let's see if we can get a stop again when we check back in. We lost the cup game, though. It's okay. We have other chances. We're in the group stages right now. Just got to win the next one. I mean, with the group that we're in, nobody's going to be undefeated in group play. I don't think. I think we still have a chance in group play. We'll see what happens. We need all the threes, CK. Not at this time, man. We trying to maintain the lead. I think Mike Brown benched Brunson. Brunson benched by Mike Brown. As Deuce McBride checks into the game. Wanted to go more defense heavy here to get a stop, I'm assuming is the move. As Julian Phillips dribbling like a is that Julian Phillips? Oh, no, that's Jalen Terry. Oh, the Bulls have called it. As we see Pacome, Daddy, we see the couple of Frenchmen getting ready to check in to get, Pacome getting his first regular season minutes. Diawara got about 50 seconds of regular season minutes already. Bridges extra pass to OG, oh my goodness. OG Anunoby trying to do a lot. Bridges is going to have to heave it. Does not get it up in time. Oh, they called a travel. It wasn't even a shot clock violation. They called a travel. But with 31 seconds left in the game, this one is all but over with the 15-point lead. Diawara, Pacome, and Tyler Kolek checking in as we see Mike Brown play the entirety of his roster with the first game of a back-to-back as we see the Washington Wizards tomorrow. Is Huck Porty in? I'm trying to look to see. Is he playing everybody? As everybody's getting a standing O from the crowd. Is Huck Porty in? I'm assuming Huck Porty's in. Frankie, I appreciate you for the prime sub, my guy, over on Twitch. I don't know if the notification is going to come up right now, but I appreciate you, Jalen Terry. Another miss around the rim. No, I don't see Huck Porty, so everyone but Huck Porty getting some minutes in this one. 3-ball in for Jalen Terry. This is all just some garbage time minutes. Knicks with a 12-point lead, but the lead doesn't tell the story as the New York Knicks offense was on fire today. Everything clicking. The New York Knicks doing a great job handling business at home. Very nice to see the Knicks take advantage of Madison Square Garden. Great game from the majority of the team. We saw Karl-Anthony Towns with a 20-piece, turn things around in the second half, 20 points, 15 rebounds, 2 blocks. OG Anunoby found his shot again tonight, 43% from 3, 47 from the field. Jalen Brunson continues his hot play, even though it got a little messy down the stretch, but 31 points from our captain. I'm sure he's going to see the tape and be very upset with himself in that fourth quarter, but nonetheless, a win is a win is a win. Josh Hart, got to give credit to Josh Hart. We give him a hard time over here, especially myself, but I got to give him credit when he earns it. 14 points tonight, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal. This is the best version we've seen of Josh Hart so far this year, so shout out to him. Jordan Clarkson, 15 points. Deuce McBride with 8. Still need to see some more than that from you, Deuce, but we'll take the 8 points from Deuce. But, yeah, great showing from the New York Knicks. Definitely happy to see them turn this thing around after suffering the loss the way we did on Friday. But a big dub, ladies and gentlemen. The New York Knicks back in the winners column, 3-3 on the young season. And we see ourselves with the Washington Wizards immediately tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. EST. And you know where to find me. We're going to be right back here live on my channel for the Wizards game. So I'll see you right back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Post game will be live right now over on Knicks Fan TV, so make your way over there. But if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to share these streams out when we go live. I appreciate every single one of you. To Cowboys said, Josh, Cat, a much better showing tonight. Amen to Cowboys. Frank said, what's good? Yeah, Frank said, showing some love to Game Hunter. Salute to you guys as well in the chat. Shout out to all my mods and members. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, Arish, for being here. KG, thank you for showing the love. Greg, still not impressed. He said, bring back the 2K simulcast. Look, I honestly didn't do it because I was waiting for somebody to say something. We'll see. I might bring back the 2K simulcast as well. Simulcast, whatever it is. We'll see. 2K might make its appearance again. That was fun to see. All right, man. But y'all be easy. We'll be back at it tomorrow right here on my channel. Knicks versus Wizards. I'll see you tomorrow. Y'all be easy. Yeah, post game over on KFTV. All right. Out. Let's go, Knicks. 3-3. I'm out. Peace.
All in together as long as we ever need. For the heaviest jersey the league has ever seen, right? If I don't make it, bet the fam will. Watch the city fall in love with us. Clyde Frazier with the hand skis. Double rings, baby, double up. Yeah, and all of this is a landslide. Welcome to the Terror Dome, hosted by a franchise. For the colors that we bleed in the field, the pressure is insanity, cause we don't do L's, nah. And it's everything they said it would be. The lights get even brighter than you'd ever believe. Yeah, it's game time. Is you built for this? These colors is forever infinite. Blue and orange, everything.